Ayo, chat, turn it up. We live on Twitch, YouTube, Insta, TikTok, Kick. You already know what it is. Let's get that count up. Let's get that count up. Follow, like, subscribe. Follow, like, subscribe. Yeah, we up in that count tonight. Let's ride, let's ride. Camera on, lights flash, I'm in focus. Chat blowing up, yeah, they notice. Every click, every view, I'm devoted. Stream going crazy, energy loaded. We on Twitch with a W spam. YouTube fan with the replay cam. TikTok loops going out like bam. Kick chat say I'm the man, goddamn. Notifications blowing my phone. Chat saying yo, you in your zone. Algorithm love me, I'm grown. This my empire, my throne. Follow, like, subscribe. Let's get that number high. Streaming all night, we vibe. Hey, we don't ever die. Follow, like, subscribe. We blowing up worldwide. From Twitch to Kick, we fly. Turn up, let's amplify. Go viral quick, chat go dumb when I drop that trick. Content lit, algorithm pick, brand deals hit, yeah that's slick. Multi-stream, we stacking views. Every night I pay my dues. I don't snooze, I break that news. Numbers jump, yeah we refuse. Ay, refresh that page, see that gauge. We up on stage, no cage, no limit, no fade. We live, we paid, we made. Follow, like, subscribe. Follow, like, follow. Hey, we don't have, we thrive. Follow, like, follow, like, subscribe. Chat alive, and we thrive. We thrive, we thrive.
Ladies and gentlemen, the future is now. Vote Chaos Imp. Let's get there. Hey, Chaos Imp stepping up into the light. 2020's the year we ignite the night from the shadows where the whispers used to roam. Now the people raise their voices, this is our home. Promises broad, visions bold in hand. Every citizen united in this brand new land. And yes, we say it loud for every girl and boy. Anime dreams for everyone, let's bring the joy. No more corners where we hide behind the screen. It's full throttle now, living out the meme dream. From coast to coast, all colors in the mix. We're painting life in vivid shades, no need to pick and fix. Social feeds on fire, but we're grounded in the people, the heart, the desire. Gigabytes of hope, digital and real. We're bridging ends and means, we're sealing the deal. And when they ask who will fight for us, we shout. Chaos Imp stands up, we won't bow out. With power to the fans, and life and memes arise. We're rewriting history one pixel at a time with thick anime girls in every rhyme. No shame, no hiding, we're loud and proud. We're building castles in the clouds. Join the wave, surf the crest. Chaos is our future. We manifest. All for everyone. Thick and fierce and vivid. Everyone, no limits, no fear. We rise in the sun. Chaos.
What TV host, past or present, have you?
Chaos and for president, raise your hands. 2028, we take the stand. All in thick anime girls for everyone. Every day sunshine and it's never done. From city lights to countryside nights, we break the chains, we take the flight. Chaos in the anthem in our hearts. Together now we make the spark. Shout him, for the people, for the dream, for the scene. 2028, light the beam. Shout him.
Step into the circle. 3 voices, 1 flame. Chaos Inf, Flafla Blue Blue, Lycan. Not just names, but thunder. The kind that shakes the walls of your feed. The kind that cuts silence like a blade in the dark. This is not commentary. This is alchemy. Turning gameplay into gospel. Turning banter into brass knuckles. Turning streams into symphonies that echo long after the mic cuts out. Chaos Imp. The storm surgeon. Slicing truth from the noise. Dropping lines heavy like anvils on glass floors. The wildfire, unpredictable, uncontrollable. Spitting sparks that light up shadows. Laughter. Sharper than arrows. Lycan, the midnight howl, the pulse you feel before you hear it. Wisdom wrapped in rhythm, a voice like smoke over neon streets. Together, they don't just talk, they strike. Every word a blade, every joke a ricochet, every pause a reminder that silence too can be louder than war drums. This is commentary forged in the furnace where chaos meets clarity, fire meets focus, where 3 legends turn contend into kingdoms. And if you're tuned in, you're not just watching, you're witnessing. You're part of the riot, part of the sermon, part of the legend that is still being written. So remember the names. Chaos Imp. Fla blue blue. Lycan. Not just commentary. A revolution in real time. Chaos Imp.
Yeah, and you know what? I didn't even have my volume going, so you know what? Way to go, me. It's gonna be one of those nights. Alright, let's see. Let's figure out what's going on with the camera, because we were fine. Now all of a sudden we're not. Camera's fine. Should be fine. Come here, cat. What is going on, man?
You talking to me?
Oh yeah, actually you should speak so make sure we get that working.
Yep.
Yep, that's working. We got that working this time. Okay. There's that camera. Okay, we got my camera working. Thank God. We at least got something working.
Sick.
Jesus. What's up, people? Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's doing good.
Splatter day.
After our wonderful it's been technical difficulties all fucking night. All fucking night. Couldn't figure out sound. Issues were going on with sound. Kenny couldn't hear me. Yeah, it's just been fun.
Turns out that was on me.
Yeah, that was on him, and he's got me checking through everything I have on my computer. Thanks,
It
bud.
was, for some reason, like I said, it said that my Discord was turned all the way up, and then when I just checked it, it said it was turned all the way down. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
It makes no sense. I hate Discord sometimes because like if it updates, it'll completely wreck all your settings. It's the same way with Streamlabs. Like the minute I update something on Streamlabs, everything gets reset. I have to go in and edit everything, and it gets just ah.
Because I always make sure to check the volume on Discord every time I switch the audio over to the headset. I always check the Discord volume, and it was maxed out. And then when I just checked it, it said it was all the way down. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Same thing with the volume on the video. Like, why was that even down? Like, bro, they be fucking with me. It's like a poltergeist.
Well, yeah. Now I'm getting like noises from Discord, like something was just sent. That was days ago. The thing from Fly. Now it's coming through again. Okay, weird. What is even
Discord be tripping?
It is tripping right now. When I Discord my Streamlabs, like it just acted like I just got a donation from Flaw.
Probably because you weren't on when he sent the donation. Because I think he sent it after you logged off the stream.
Oh yeah, because I was fighting to get off stream so he would stop donating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, I was just like, stop. Alright. I think we got everything under control. Hopefully. How you been this week, Kenny? How you been this week?
I've finished all the solo missions in Pocket. That took like a week and a half. That was dope though.
Yeah, you are way more dedicated than I am.
I have so many damn tickets.
I think I got like 50 tickets.
I have so many tickets. I considered using them on the premium currency, but I don't want to because that's 300 tickets.
Oh yeah, I bought all the like backgrounds and stuff the other day. I bought all those and got rid of, having to deal with those.
Yeah, I always make sure to get the backgrounds every time it resets.
Yeah, and then I get the special ones just in case I want to be like, I'm gonna sell my account for $9 million. Like weirdos.
Man, I would if I could. So I have every card. I don't have all the full arts though.
I'm sure those people are. Apparently, people are getting banned for the trading them on eBay.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
They should have seen that shit. Cause they're only pissed because they're not making
Exactly. Yeah, they're not getting a cut out of that of selling it on eBay. Like, damn, these motherfuckers are profiting off of us. That's it. We want $4 out of every single sale. If not, we are gonna destroy you in court.
How many cards out are you from completing the set?
This newest set, I think like less than 60, maybe. Let me see. Let me see. 42.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I got
40.
less than 30. But people have been just sharing cards to me.
I had the wish list from Mega Set. I just been keeping it on the Mega Set, so people just send me the Mega stuff.
Well,
Mega
that
stuff.
pops up. That pops up already. Like when you go to share, it shows cards that people haven't had registered yet.
Oh, really?
That's why that's why I've been sending you cards too every day.
Oh, but I didn't realize that.
Yeah, if you go to the share thing, it just pulls up all the cards when you click on them that they don't have registered. But it has like their favorited cards or whatever at the top, and then under that is the unregistered, and then it goes through the what you can share.
Okay. Cards not registered in share partners card decks. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Mm.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Well, you know what? I'll send this homie this thing.
Yeah, I just been sending people shit I'll send like 5 a day for real. Just go through my friends list, like, yep, give you this, give you this.
Here you go, Gary, or whatever his name is. Gary 3147686. Dude, people keep adding me, and I'm like, I don't even know where you're adding me from. I'm assuming it's from like Wonder Picking. I'm not sure. But anyways, let's get into the show. Yeah. Let's do a rewind on this real quick.
Yo, that's the rap.
No, that's the wrong one.
All right, then.
Step into the
It was
circle.
nice seeing y'all. See you later.
3 voices, 1 flame. Chaos Inf, Fla Fla Blue Blue, Lycan. Not just names, but thunder. The kind that shakes the walls of your feed. The kind that cuts silence like a blade in the dark. This is not commentary. This is alchemy. Turning gameplay into gospel. Turning banter into brass knuckles. Turning streams into symphonies that echo long after the mic cuts out. Chaos Imp. The storm surgeon. Slicing truth from the noise. Dropping lines heavy like anvils on glass floors. The wildfire, unpredictable, uncontrollable. Spitting sparks that light up shadows. Laughter. Sharper than arrows. Lycan, the midnight howl, the pulse you feel before you hear it. Wisdom wrapped in rhythm, a voice like smoke over neon streets. Together, they don't just talk, they strike. Every word a blade, every joke a ricochet, every pause a reminder that silence too can be louder than war drums. This is commentary forged in the furnace where chaos meets clarity, fire meets focus, where 3 legends turn contend into kingdoms. And if you're tuned in, you're not just watching, you're witnessing. You're part of the riot, part of the sermon, part of the legend that is still being written. So remember the names. Chaos Imp. Fla Fla Blue Blue. Lycan. Not just commentary. A revolution in real time.
That's right, we're back with it again. We're on a Saturday. Here we are. We're doing some commentary.
Back for the first time.
Back for the first time in a week. Last week was a catastrophe. I just want to say it was a catastrophe. I forgot the audio for half the stream. We had somebody that was a little bit intoxicated that was destroying my face with bits. Well, Wow. Wait, hey, yo, hold on. Wait.
Hey, yo.
Pause. Hold on.
Hey,
Bits on stream, not
hey,
you know
yo.
you know what I'm saying. I'm not making this any better. anyways. But yeah, last week was a catastrophe. We started today out as a catastrophe. But hey, it's okay. We're gonna pull it together, get it together, have a good show, have some good times. And we're gonna have to stay focused because with everything going on and everything happening, we're gonna have to stay focused. We're gonna have to be hydrated, and we're gonna have to have that energy to just push through all this. So me typically, I go pick up some Dubby. Go pick it up. Use code IMP13. That's right, code
IMP13.
IMP13. Use it. Get 10% off your order. Go pick up that. Oh god, I just forgot his name. Forgot his name. Chainsaw Man. Go pick up the Chainsaw Man collection. They got some sweet tumblers right now, man. Yeah, if I didn't have like 3 or 4 tumblers already, I would have picked that one up 100%. Definitely go pick that up. It's worth it. But use that code IMP13. That's right, code IMP13. 10% off your order. Hydration. But tonight we're going to cover more downfall of Whistlin Diesel. Got himself into some trouble. We're going to take a quick look at Jack Doherty. I mean, we already know that guy's a downfall as is. Then we got some different videos that we don't normally cover. Some drug related, not really drug related, but more like marijuana, THC, CBD kind of centered videos, because there's a lot of controversy going on with both THC and CBD and Delta 8 going on, especially in my state right now. There's a lot of issues going on in it, but I mean, it's obviously there's issues nationwide related to that topic. And then we're gonna cover some hip hop stuff, because I mean, who doesn't want to cover some hip hop stuff,
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not really hip hop. It's more related to how people are reacting to hip hop, essentially, because there's definitely been a change in the way that people react to hip hop. I mean, there hasn't been a hip hop song, hip hop rap, whatever you want to consider it, in the top 40s in like months now, since kind of Kendrick and all that stuff. Because I mean, I can honestly say I can't name a top 40 song, but I can't name a top 40 song that's related to hip hop at all since Kendrick.
Right.
And there's been some albums that have dropped since then.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not hitting.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. I think quality albums, there hasn't been a quality album since Tyler's. And that's been a minute.
Yeah, Chromacopia has been a minute.
No, not Chromacopia. He did Don't Tap the Glass.
Oh, yeah. True. My bad. I thought that was before. Oh, I thought that was before Chromacopia.
No, there's been some good music that's come out. Like, there's been Don't Tap the Glass. There's been the Clips album.
Music is so fried, died, and laid to the side.
Stop. The Clips album, I think I heard I want to say 50% of that album. I didn't get a chance to listen to all of it.
Joyner dropped that album.
I did listen to Joiners all the way through. I unfortunately listened to Thuggas all the way through. Regret that one.
We're just talking about good albums, not.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Not all albums, just good albums. The reason why there hasn't been hits is because of the Thuggas album, bro.
That album was trash. Now NLE Choppa, he has put out a couple good singles recently. I will say he's put out some good singles recently. But yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit of hip hop, and then we'll mix in. We'll obviously splash in some goofy shit as usual.
And then like the usual suspects are not having hits right now. Like there's usually like a Travis joint, a fucking like a Drake joint, a Future joint, like shit like that. But there really ain't none of that shit happening right now.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, like, I know Drake was gonna drop Iceman, but I don't think that's gonna happen realistically, just because I don't think it's.
Yeah, I think that shit's canceled actually.
I thought he was gonna like do that as his third, like, because he has one more record with UMG, right?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I'm so fatigued on that whole situation. But I mean, he doesn't have a joint for like not for lack of trying. Like he's been putting out music, it just hasn't really been landing.
It's been garbage music, to be honest. Um, but yeah, like, I mean, I figured he would have had something to put out, but I mean, like we've said before, like Nokia is the last one I can say that he had that he put out that was like, oh, I could really bump to this, but otherwise, there hasn't been
I
one.
ain't even like that one. I ain't even like that shit. I haven't heard anything I liked since Scary Hours. That was his deluxe version of For All the Dogs.
We know how he is with dogs. We know Drake. We saw we heard about the videos. But yeah, we splashed in some goofy stuff. We even have we still need to cover the downfall of 88 Rising, because we didn't get to it last time. So I think we'll cover that one too today, because I'd love to know. I'd love to see what's. Yeah, let's get into it. Oh yeah, hold on. I did see this update though from our previous episode of DoorDash Girl.
We have a huge update.
No, not this one. This one.
Breaking news.
Okay. So we've all followed the story from like almost a month ago, okay, where a girl, DoorDash driver, drops off her order. It says drop it off at the door. She somehow goes into the person's house. She says the door was open, and then she says her original video apparently said she opened the door and cracked the door, and then she deletes that video, opens another video, says that the door was cracked open and she didn't open it, and then she goes in, takes a video of the guy sitting there naked, half naked, posts it to TikTok, and blah 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 blah. From there on, was sexually assaulted apparently, when it would be really just sexual harassment if anything, but it is the way the world works. So she posted all to TikTok. The DoorDash kicks her off the program. They say, nah, get out of here, bruh. She gets 2 strikes on her account on TikTok because she's posting a nude fucking person on their platform. Can't do that, people. Can't post naked people on a public platform. It's illegal. She also doxed the guy, and then apparently people were going after this guy, and apparently they doxed the wrong person. So, there's been an update since then. And this lady right here is about to tell us a little bit about it.
In the DoorDash case, DoorDash Girl has officially been arrested. Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm a criminal defense attorney, specifically a public defender, and I've been following this case pretty closely since it happened. So I got sent some.
First of all, I don't know if I can trust this woman. She's got La Blue Blues or whatever they're called, La Blue Blues. I don't know if I can trust her. She's got them right there. See that? La Boo Boos. La Boo Boos. La Boosies.
information this morning. I independently verified it, and Miss Olivia Henderson has officially been arrested on 2 felony charges. Now, why was she arrested on felony charges? Because, like I said from the beginning, she's the one who committed the crime, not the individual who was in the home. So let's go through what we have and show you the proof. Now, I blocked out her name, but this is the police blotter, or I blocked out her address and her date of birth. But this is the police blotter.
The fucked up part is the other people I've seen covering this topic, they are not blocking out her date of birth. They are not blocking out her full name. It's kind of fucked up because you're literally not seeing her.
Yeah.
All right, and the arrest date is there, and the 2 felony charges are right here. I'm just zooming in myself to take a look, but we got, what do we have? We have unlawful surveillance and dissemination. Okay, right there. All right, so this is just the police blotter. I'm going to show you the actual charges in a second. And this just shows down here that she was issued a field appearance ticket and she has a court date coming up. So this is her. She was given an appearance ticket. She has to come back to court, and I'll show you the court date. On the internet, you could look this up yourself. Incident date is October 12th, which matches to the incident date that she put on our page. And her next court date is going to be December 4th, 2025 in Oswego City Court, which is the town in which the incident happened. So all of this is verifiable on the internet. And here are her charges. Like I said, these were the charges that I thought she could be charged with, and this is what we got. So we have unlawful surveillance and dissemination of a surveillance image. Both are E felonies, which means that prison time is an option, right? Not that she'll get prison time, but she can do prison time on these. They are non-violent felonies, which...
Can you imagine going to fucking jail over trying to make a video on TikTok?
That is so crazy. But yeah, she basically did kind of expose that guy.
Yeah, I
To the
mean,
one.
it's kind of fucking insane, like, because she next to CP or being a PDF-ophile, I mean, there's not much you can get worse than that, you know, other than being considered a essayer. I'm trying to be YouTube sensitive.
Yeah, like, it's tough talking about that any of those subjects like without.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing worse that you can be called. Like, yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, she's calling this person like some of the worst things you can call a person, saying that this happened to her, and she's a victim of it.
Means that it would be it would not be a lot of prison time, but she can do prison time on these depending on her criminal history. So, like I've been saying from the beginning, the person.
Huh?
I'm surprised the guy hasn't said anything.
Supposedly he has, but I haven't been able to find anything related to him. So he might have said something, but I haven't been able to find it.
The person who committed the crime is going to be the person arrested in this case, and the person who committed this crime is obviously Olivia, the DoorDash girl. The man committed no crime, or else he would also be arrested, which he is not. So for all of you guys out there that were defending the man, or I'm sorry, defending the woman, clearly the law says otherwise. The law says otherwise because they did arrest her. They did give her 2 felony charges, 2 E felony charges, both of which carry a prison sentence if she goes to trial and loses. She could get probation on those. There's a whole slew of things that she can get, but she was charged with 2 felonies. For video recording him in the privacy of his own home. And
now the thing is my question is, if she's charged with actual felony charges, like let's say she's charged with felony charges, she doesn't do any time, and you know the most that she's given is probation for X amount of years. Okay, what does that mean when it comes to TikTok at that point? Does TikTok then be like, all right, well, you committed felonies on our page, we're gonna ban you, never come back to our platform? Or do you think that they'll be like, it's not that big a deal,
I mean, it's not Twitch.
Well, okay. You got me there. You got me.
Disseminating that image to the public. And this is why we do not record our crimes and put them on the internet for the world to see. But it's important information. I wanted to get it out.
That's a lie. That's what everybody does nowadays. Yeah, I stole. I was in Walmart and I stole all this shit. I put it in my pocket. I wasn't paying $3 for this, $4 for this. So I stole it. And I'm going to put it on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, crazy.
All right. You're doing a great job.
To you as soon as I got it and as soon as I verified it, because unlike other creators, I verify my information before I go online and post it for the world to see.
Oh, shots fired at every creator out there that Whistlin went to the internet with this shit. Damn.
You can also verify that information yourself if you go on webcrims and type in her name. It will pop up. So if you want to independently verify it yourself, you can do that as well. But nevertheless, she has been arrested. She's been charged with 2 felonies for her actions that day of recording an unconscious man in his home who was naked and posting it online for the internet, which is a crime. And again, he committed none. So I'm going to stay tuned for this one because this is going to be interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and let's go from here. Have a good day.
Well,
I mean, she was trying to, I feel like, play stupid games, right? Like, she was trying to get her 15 minutes of fame by being that week's victim.
yeah, and I mean,
it blew up in her face.
that victimhood doesn't work as well as it used to. This is Trump. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna be like, this is Trump's America. There are no victims, but that's a lie, people.
That's the crazy thing about the victimhood like complex. Like they get to that, like they get that kind of mentality, and then they don't realize like the things that they're doing.
Yeah,
Like I would say the same thing for like Valkyrie, right? Like when she was saying that Cutie is just so white, like she's a victim. She has victim mentality. That's why she thought that she was comfortable to say that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. She had no issue saying that because she's like, oh well, if Cutie's white and I think.
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's from the sense that like oppression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just victim mentality.
You ain't a victim. But yeah, hopefully, we'll keep you updated on this one as far as we see. I think it's December 4th is when she actually gets charged, and we'll see. I guess never know what can happen. Let's jump over into this little goofy video I just saw pop up on Twitter earlier. I kind of want to find the full video, but I just saw this. But this one's gonna be funny.
在同居猫手表，强调把你扩秒，背后说人闲话，想啥东西不要被老子抓到。来吧，说我几句，老子就当是被狗咬。操你妈的说唱过来吧，老子口爆。在同居猫手表。
Like I don't even know how to react to it.
This is crazy.
Bring it back,
It's
King
like-
Von.
She sounds like she's like a Chinese 6'9".
Yeah, I definitely can see that. I wonder if we can find the full video. Let's see. I don't even have Chinese Chinese drill rapper King Von, I guess. Okay, yeah, apparently it's a thing.
Hey, at this point, I'm gonna just do it.
Hey, apparently I want to see the original. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's see. We're throwing this one into the reaction.
Bet.
Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to see King Von come back in China? Be part of the CCP? Well, this ain't it, but we're gonna get into it. You pop too many pills, now you can't even take a leak? At night, I'm talking to you. Damn, what is she? She a hoe? She down for that? I mean, she does got Hello Kitty everywhere. Is she a Kit Kat liquor? Should have tied you down during the Great Migration. Let them elephants stomp your back. God damn. Old ass man, I'll stomp you myself. Come here. I'm guessing because they can't have, you can't have guns in China, so you gotta carry the chopper. You chopping them up.
Damn,
I don't know. I'm assuming not. You can't have a revolution against your government.
yeah, that's true.
I'm never going to China because I will be arrested.
Yeah, no shot.
Good.
She looks like Hanada.
True.
From Naruto.
Yeah. Angry as shit when she wants
So
to
angry.
be. Hold on, that was a bar. Where'd it go? Happiness is a degree. Happiness is a degree. You're a rapper.
That shit goes hard.
I mean, it was definitely a good song. It didn't understand a damn word.
That beat slaps like fucking E Honda.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to go check it out. What was her name again? Let me pull it back up. Go check out 44444. Give them a like, subscribe, and like.
Holy shit.
But yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad video. It wasn't a bad song either. Like, if there was lyrics to it or she was speaking English, hell yeah. But hey, the bars that she had in the bottom of the subtitles, She
was
had
she was
bars.
talking that
She was talking mad shit.
she was talking that shit for sure.
So we're gonna go from one hood Chinese girl that can put out bars to an essay committing Twitch streamer from China that beats on her little brother. And we're talking about wonderful Nina Lin. I mean, she's just she's just the sweetheart, you know. You'd love to be around her and hang out with her. She's just so nice, so sweet. Couldn't imagine any other person I'd hang out with, you know. But let's get into it.
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Nina.
Yo, what the fuck are you doing?
No. Listen. It'll all make sense. Oh, God, I swear.
Yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
No. Look at me.
I'm dead ass? What the fuck are you doing, bro?
It's gonna make sense. I swear to God.
You're playing with the wrong bitch. I'm not playing with you like that.
He is.
I'm so dead ass? What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Okay, let me explain.
Are you serious?
Look at me. I'm rich, babe, everything paid for. She wanna have the kill, let's make for.
Yo, can I kill him?
Sir, help me. This woman is attacking me.
Are you good in the fucking head, bro?
It's gonna make sense. I swear I can't ruin the clip right now.
Are you good in the... No, fuck the clip. Are you good in the fucking head, bro?
I was manipulated. You don't understand.
Bro, I'm trying to eat, bro.
There's a higher...
What the fuck is your problem?
There's a higher power right
now. Take this shit off me right now. Do you have a hammer? No, take this shit off me right now, bro. Take it off me. I'm so dead ass. Take it off me. Take that shit off.
Call
me,
the
bro.
police.
I'm not even playing. Take this shit off me.
Do
you have a hammer?
I had to.
Yo.
What the fuck?
I don't even know how to, like, what the fuck was he talking about? Illuminati? The Illuminati made him invade her space.
Invade her space? They're fucking attached to each other. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking attached to each other.
Take it off me. Take that shit off.
Call
me,
the
bro.
police.
I'm not even playing. Take the shit off me.
Do
you have a hammer?
I had to.
Yo.
Now I want to see, is there... Because that was the only clip I got. But I do think it's fucked up. They're like destroying this shit like right there in front of those people. Like they're gonna have to be the ones to clean that shit up.
Yep.
Ain't no thing, you know?
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
That motherfucker dead.
He felt Yo, I look at the camera, and he's like this.
Dead ass retarded. That's about it. This clip still gets me over the way that she was sitting there talking about it. Oh, we never got to that side talk video about her.
Fucking day. What's good? Man, DeBlazo, get my ass, bitch.
Your voice has been subject to a lot of controversy. People are saying it's fake. What do you want to say to him?
Man, let me tell you something. Suck my dick. I've always been sound like this, bitch.
Hey, I mean, you putting it out there that, you know, everybody's saying that you sound like a dude and you out here saying, suck my dick.
Yep, you heard it here first.
I don't know, homegirl. She got a dick. But I don't know. I think she's crashing out because there was another clip of her where she's talking about she's not going to be invited to Cutie Cinderella's Streamer Awards or whatever, you know, because of these sexual assault allegations. Like, okay.
To me, she's giving me fucking what's her fucking name? Lil Tay vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. The little crash outs and shit.
Yeah. That's really what she's doing, and it's crazy. It's like, you're a grown ass woman, bro, and you're acting like this. Like,
I just think she sees it as like, You know the whole saying is good PR. Any PR is good PR. You know, like
Yeah.
that's just not true. Like, I mean, it just no matter what type of controversy you're in, it's not. It doesn't mean it's all good, bro. It's definitely not good. But hey, you know, if she wants to continue her career like this, you know, I don't think it'll last long. She'll have a short career, but who knows? The rage content might just boost her up that much further. We'll see. All right, so from one failure to the next failure. I don't know, people are like, what do you mean failure? They've got millions and millions of dollars, and look at you. You don't have millions of dollars. That doesn't mean you're successful. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just because you got millions of dollars. Look at Jack Doherty now. What's he got with his millions of dollars?
I don't even think he has millions of dollars.
He doesn't. This motherfucker's broke at this point.
Yeah, all of his money was in his girlfriend, and his girlfriend dipped, and then he tried to say that she stole the money when it was literally her money.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She was shaking her ass and showing titties for him.
And then, bro, I seen some footage about like how the night, or wait, she said like in the interview, like the night before like they broke up, he was like talking shit to her, and then he said he was just gonna get a gang of blonde bitches, and now he has a gang of blonde bitches, bro.
Jesus.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
He's just a degenerate. I mean,
He is absolute degenerate.
That's literally what it comes down to. Like, some of the social media stuff, like it's all ego driven. If you don't think it's ego driven,
His content is literally crying wolf.
yeah. And I'm shocked his security guard still does what he does. Because me personally, if I was his security guard, I would have walked away. Like, he's got to be getting paid really well for him to continue to do this shit. Like, there ain't no way I could be doing that shit.
Yeah, I would not want to be his bodyguard, bro. You couldn't pay me enough.
No, and I wonder how many times his bodyguard has been charged with something and Jack just pays for it. But, like, bro, that eventually builds up and builds up to the point where you can't pay your way out of it.
Right. Meanwhile, his bodyguard's racking up a fucking record.
Yeah. And Jack's over here like,
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
No accountability.
Zero.
Just get a new dude.
Let's get into it.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? What you gonna do? Uh-oh, he's mad.
What are you gonna do hiding behind a probably 7 foot tall black dude? No, I wouldn't even say 7 foot. Well, maybe. Like, this little interaction obviously is just two fucking ego-driven idiots.
Yo.
Like,
yeah, that's what I meant. Not crying wolf, but like poking the bear. That's his thing. His content in general is just him poking the bear, and then he like he plays the victim when he gets bit. Like, bro, like, you're an actual idiot.
It's just dumb. Like, I just
like, it's like fuck around, find out Chronicles. Like, every time he streams. He's like,
yo, what's up? What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Like, if I'm other dude, okay, he runs into my shoulder. Up. Fuck it. Like, there's no way that I'm sitting there gonna be like, let me bow up against this guy. You know, he fucking just touched my shoulder, so let me bow up, motherfucker. Like,
Right, but also, how fucking crazy does Jack look? Like, he bumps into this dude, and he's just like, what are you gonna do? Looking into his fucking camera. Like, looking into his stream.
yeah.
Like, bro, you're a weirdo. Like, this is actually unhinged. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna, like, bro, you look like a fucking nerd doing this. Like, you're so stupid.
Bro, what you gonna do? Uh-oh, he's mad. Uh-oh, what you gonna do, little bro? What? No. I got him. I'm going. I got him. Hey, yo, you don't want to go neither. Back up. I'm just saying I got him. Back up.
Hey, at least the cops was looking out for his bodyguard. You don't want to go either, bro. You don't want to go either.
Back up. Yo, back up. Yo. Where you going? Back up.
And he's on his phone.
Go to the sidewalk now. Go to the sidewalk now. Yeah. You want to go with him? You want to be fucking funny. Go to the sidewalk now. You want to be funny? You try to get on the street, go on the fucking street. I know who the fuck you think you are, bro. No, you're fucking not. He was trying. Like, after I fucking do this, who the fuck are you, bro? I was trying to walk up the street.
The cop's like, who the fuck are you, bro? You little kid?
Doesn't matter, bro. All you had to do was get in the fucking sidewalk. That's it. You want to be fucking funny. That's it, bro.
Free JD. Free JD.
Free JD. This motherfucker's in the middle of the road? No shit, you got arrested, you dipshit.
Right. So stupid.
Everything gotta be some goddamn content, man.
What did he say?
Everything gotta be some goddamn content, man.
Everything gotta be some goddamn content.
That sounds like he's fucking fed up at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, it's gotta be a good check to be putting up with that shit constantly.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Like, goddamn, bro. Like,
it's all chaos, it's all drama, and it's all content.
why can't you sit on this desk? You have all those pillows and everything else over there, and you want to sit right here. I'm gonna get out my vibration collar. We don't use shock collars around here. But I don't get it, bro. Like, you got, at least at one point in time, he had millions of dollars, and he was making like, I guess it's that prank. Like, you get yourself into that prank community, and like, you have to up the bar. You have to up the bar. You have to up the bar to the point like there's no like off ramp for you. Like, you continue doing this, or you're not gonna stay successful.
Well, he was buying a bunch of bullshit, like cars and jewelry and all that other bullshit.
Yeah, that too. I mean, that's another downfall of our younger generation, is they think like the materialism things are what matters versus what you should be investing in your future and stuff like that. But hey, you know, that's mom and dad's issue. And I mean, his mom and dad didn't help either. They kind of just gave him the green light to do this shit.
Yep.
So, hey. Thanks, mom and dad. You release a fucking piece of shit to the world. You are the greatest. Let's pop in and see if there's been any updates. Oh, no. This is kind of crazy. So, I was just informed of this today. Apparently, there's like a huge anti-corruption protest in Mexico City, because of their new leader. What is it? President, right? President?
Mm-hmm.
President was elected, and essentially, the thought is that she's being, I would say because the video I saw of, she was literally walking through the middle of a town. Nobody was attacking her. Nobody was doing anything. But there was one guy that ran up to her, grabbed a titty, and then nobody freaked out. It was no big deal. And I'm assuming, this is just me, I'm assuming that nobody freaked out because they know that she's protected by the cartel, and most people would think, oh, well, it's that easy to kill a political leader if you can just run up to him. Obviously, she's protected by the cartels. If she wasn't protected by the cartels, nobody would fuck with her. So, that's just my assumption right now. But I can definitely believe that, it is Mexico. We know it's run by the cartels, whether it be public facing or, behind the scenes. We know it's being run by the cartels because you either do what they want or you meet the end of a machete. Or worse. Or worse. It could be a whole lot worse. But
yes,
apparently the people of Mexico City are currently protesting. And it's one of those protests that actually does mean something compared to a lot of the United States protests that mean little to nothing. You can say there's fascism or whatever you want in this country, but we're not in fascism. If you want to say any time in the United States was fascism, it'd be COVID. COVID would be the closest we've ever gotten to fascism. People losing their jobs over their opinions, losing their jobs over wanting to get a shot. That's the closest you can get to fascism.
Having to have a shot to travel or
and I'm
go
sure
into buildings, like specific buildings and shit.
And I'm sure I'll get hate for this, but that's the closest we've ever gotten to fascism. We're not even close to fascism right now. And no, I'm not a Trumper. No, I'm not a libtard or conservative or whatever it might be. I'm so center it's not even funny. Yes, gay people should have their rights. Yes, trans people should have their rights. No, children should not be changed or have their bodies modified to become the sex that they identify with. No, children should not. I know that's a crazy concept that I can support the trans community, but also not support the trans community. I know, crazy concept. Should women and men be treated equally? Yes, unless they're in sports, because there's a difference. Jesus. Anyways, less political. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Just like you see, they were dispersing tear gas here, and you just see the crowd just slowly just.
Man, they were built. They made a
look at this.
They made a phalanx, like they were fucking Romans. They were banding together to break the wall of shields.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're lining up to do the shields now.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
Bro, look at that. They cleared out that entire protest.
Yeah, there was like hundreds of people there.
That's crazy. And it's gonna like you said, nobody's covering it right now.
Yep.
That's just insane, man. Hashtag free Mexico, for real.
Yeah.
That's sad. Them people ain't gonna be treated right. Just another dictator in power.
Right.
It ain't even gonna be a dictator. It's gonna be the cartel as the dictator.
Interesting how she had a lot to say about Trump, and then now Trump is bombing boats and shit
on Venezuela. Yeah,
Venezuela, yeah. So there's a correlation to Trump wanting to get rid of cartels in general, and people that are in favor of cartels speaking out against him.
Yeah, even like the Venezuelan guy that what's his name? Marvoka, I forget his name. But now, like, after Trump's been bombing all these boats, nuking them out of the waters, literally just nuking the fucking boats, not even asking questions, just hey, is that a drug boat? Boom.
They have the technology to tell.
Oh yeah, I believe that. But I mean, he's now like saying, "Oh well, I'll give you all the all the oil and stuff that you want." And it's like, why now? Do you have the cartels down your neck going, no. You're fucking up. You're fucking up our entire business by doing this. I'm curious if that's what's going on here. But we'll see. Hopefully, Mexico.
I think so. But man, that would be a very short war. They better just not do that.
They're already a struggling country. I mean, there's literally like the RuneScape game I was playing. My buddy that plays it forever, he goes, "There's literally Venezuelan gangs in that game because they make more money off the fucking video game selling the in-game gold for real money."
Holy shit!
I was like, no fucking way. He goes, "Yeah, the in-game gold of RuneScape is worth more than their real currency."
Yeah, I would really hate to go to war with Venezuela just because it's not even
right to do because
it's not even fair. It really isn't. It's not even fair. Like for them, I feel so bad for them. Like, please don't go to war with us. Don't do it. Like, please.
Like the people of that country, I feel bad for the people of the country. It's the same way with like any country that's run by a fucking cartel. It's so
or a
fucked up.
Dictator in general. Like, there really are evil people out here.
Yeah, like just
there really are evil people out here.
That's fucking sad. It is beyond fucking. That's like Russia and Ukraine. I feel bad for both those fucking countries because both their leaders are so fucking ego driven that they're willing to let people die for their fucking egos. To like drop your fucking egos. Sit down like grown fucking men because you're not. You're just fucking grown children. Just fuck, man. Yeah, hey, we got political, bro. That doesn't happen for us. We got political and shit.
Politics are stupid, dude.
Beyond fucking stupid. It's just brain rot. It's just brain rot for adults.
Yeah, I think I like Tectone's take where he said that he's gonna do a lot of research because if you want to see change, be the change that you want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lead by example.
I can definitely get with that. That man touching grass really changed his life.
Yeah, I think that is something that we're strongly lacking these days. Is just like people are, I don't know, Dunning-Kruger effect is like it has a lot of people in a chokehold. Like they see some shit and then they just like subscribe to it wholeheartedly.
Well, I think the other thing is
have any kind of like resemblance of the facts. It's kind of crazy.
I think my other thought with this is like we do have literally all the information in the world. Well, known information at the the end of our fingertips in a cell phone. Compared to what it used to be, like if you wanted to become an expert on something or learn something, you had to you had to go find it, research it, you'd have to ask experts about it, and you had to sit down and talk to them.
Yeah.
And nowadays, most people think that they can take a 5-minute video, learn it, and be done, and they know everything about it. Now, I'm not saying that's all people, but in general, people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah.
Like they get a little bit of experience and then they think they're masters. Like they think they know everything. And that's a real issue with like just trying to have conversations with people that are heavily left leaning because they think they know some shit and then they just start regurgitating like chat GPT prompts.
Yeah, they see a video and they just, spew exactly what's in that video.
Yeah. And it's all the same shit takes. And I don't even think they've ever even had any like critical thought towards the shit. Like I was having a conversation with some people yesterday about the shutdown because they believe that it was Trump. And I was like, well, if you believe that it was Trump, then why is the left saying now that the Dems should have held out longer in the shutdown?
And that's
you can't have two. The same thing with Epstein. Like they were saying, oh, Epstein and Trump are best friends. Well, now they're saying Epstein hated Trump. He's like, well, bro, what? I feel like we're just fucking throwing anything at the wall
and hoping that it fits.
and hoping something sticks. And for some reason, everything is fucking sticking, and I don't get it because everything contradicts everything else. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I feel like people just hear anything that involves Trump and they just latch onto it and believe it wholeheartedly
and hope it works. Like,
and that's
just like,
crazy.
Let's hope it works, guys. This is gonna be the one. I don't know. I also think that the way that people communicate nowadays is a lot different. Like, actual communicating to one another. Like, yes, I understand that people are like, well, I communicate, I have people all over the world I talk to. Yes, I will agree with you. I have friends all over the world that I talk to on a pretty regular basis. We see each other on camera, but it's a whole lot different when you have to leave. Because this is a character I put on. Like, I act a certain way online compared to in person. Like, in person, I'm a really timid kind of guy. Like, I don't really act out or do anything goofy, or I just, I try to be pretty calm so most people don't think I'm weird. And then they see me online and they're like, what the fuck are you? And I'm like,
weird.
Yeah, I'm weird. I just keep a composure. I put the mask on when I'm out in public. It's what it is. But like,
yeah,
I feel like people are literally letting the mask slip nowadays. That they don't hide that. Like, they don't have their public persona. Their public persona is their online persona nowadays, and they don't know how to talk to people normally. Like, just have a normal conversation. No, it's gotta be this crazy extreme fucking personality that they have online. And I think
I can see that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but and that makes sense because like basically that's what online is to us. It like creates our own like bubble of information and things that we subscribe to and all that shit, and it puts you in this like state of like being the center of the universe, you know what I'm saying? And so that it'll amplify your opinions, and I think that's what's happening. I think that's what we're seeing is people, they feel so strongly about being unique and like main character syndrome, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
A bunch of people thinking that they're the main character, but they all have the same storyline.
Yeah, I definitely think the main character syndrome is like affecting a good percentage of our population nowadays because, I mean, whether they be, I mean, you don't have to be a content creator to have that, like, you're the center of the world.
Yeah.
Here you go. Kitty cat playing. There you go. I know people don't want to see my face, but anyways, yeah, the main character syndrome is definitely fucking with people's heads nowadays, just because realistically they do think they are the center of the universe, and they do represent what everybody wants, and they feel like they know what everybody wants, when in reality you don't know shit most of the time. Let's be real. And Kit Kat. Okay, my bad, people. I got distracted by my cat. All right. So it's time to piss off the Pokemon nerds. Yeah, that's right, you fucking nerds. You fucking Pokemon nerds. I know you love Pokemon so much. Fucking nerds. This video is titled Perfect Cell versus Mega Starmie, who sucks ass! If you aren't familiar with Devil Artemis, he does a lot of great animation and a lot of great verses. They are fucking amazing.
You realize you're screwed, right?
Oh yeah? What makes you say that?
Hello? I have a Blastoise. He's got fucking guns on his...
That's right. He keeps it on him at all times.
Big man.
Shoulders.
We also know him as Big Man Blastoise.
What's a starfish gonna do?
You know, I agree, Cell, but you're missing one important detail. I have a Mega Stone.
Oh, shit. It's about to change the game up.
Omega what?
The fucking Brawly animation. That's all I see is Brawly. Kakarot. Yeah, see, it's Brawly.
Right. That checks out.
Okay, what the fuck is that? And why does it have abs?
Behold, this is the legendary Super Starmie Cell.
This is a legendary Super Starmie.
Oh no.
It's the full-on Broly look.
Oh, okay, hold on. Time out.
Yeah, no, there aren't any timeouts in Pokemon battles, Cell.
Okay, this is bullshit, Kermit. That's not even canon. Show me the Pokédex entry right fucking now.
It's totally canon.
That shit checks out.
Starmie, finish off Blastoise.
Oh my god, he's even still got the Broly laugh.
Blastoise use Hydro Pump.
Fuck you.
Blastoise, you being a little bitch right now. Alright, you being a little bitch right now.
This is bullshit!
Just can't with this man.
Man, they did Blastoise dirty. Damn.
God damn it. Why'd they have to do that to Blastoise? That's my man.
Right.
They could have did the Magikarp or some shit like that, bruh. Like, come on. Even a legendary, but Big Man Blastoise? Damn.
That's tough.
That's beyond tough, bro. Like, how you gonna do that to Blastoise? Like, do you know who the fuck that is? Do you know?
Big man blast stories, big man blast stories, big man blast stories, big man blast stories, big man.
Damn. Anyways. So let's hop into and with this. From defending slavery to tax evasion? Who is this guy? P. Diddy?
I forgot. You're broken. I don't want to play with you anymore.
As humans, there's a pretty damn good argument to be made that time is our most valuable resource. So naturally, the question always is, what do you spend your time on? Because obviously, once you spend it, you can never get it back, which leads to a lot of things.
That's some deep shit right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know that. That's some deep shit.
Life is a
Things
RPG.
being
Damn, that's even deeper.
It's real shit though.
It is. What character are you playing in your MMO in life? Well, are you just an NPC in life? That's what you gotta ask yourself every single day.
valued as better uses of your time than others. And, you know, for a certain YouTuber, I think in hindsight, making videos calling me homeless was probably a worse use of your time than, I don't know, learning how to fill out a fucking Form 1040? Might have saved you $2 million worth of bond money, dumbass. Whistlin' Diesel, more like, wow, I like not paying my taxes. Ladies and
You can't keep getting away with these jokes.
Right. It's actually terrible. It's terrible.
I forget what the last one is, but this one was just
also terribly.
God.
gentlemen, I've got to be honest, I did not expect to be back this quickly, but I guess I should have known better. If a week ago you told me that Whistlin' Diesel was going to get arrested and you wanted me to give a guess as to why, I probably would have gone down the route of him like trying to run for local government in Dubai and just not taking no for an answer. But I think
You gotta be a Muslim over there, bud, to get that.
what we're dealing with today is objectively funnier. That's right, boys and girls. Mr. If you don't own a Ferrari, you're poor and you just don't work hard enough has been arrested by the Williamson County Sheriff's Office on charges of tax evasion. Now, obviously, there's not like a ton of information available about this right now because it just happened, but after all the shit that this guy has said and done throughout this year, it would be a personal crime to myself to not talk about this. Now, I learned about this yesterday after somebody DM'd me a post from the YouTube drama subreddit, and then like an hour or two after I saw that, obviously Whistlin' Diesel was posting about it on his Instagram. And I'm gonna be honest, the optics...
Bro, stay off Instagram. This man would be okay if he stayed off of social media for just a little bit.
Shit. What the fuck? Like, you're weird. Stop being weird on the internet, brother.
at least to me, aren't looking great. Now look, don't get me wrong, that's not me saying that, like, I think that it looks like he did this. I'm just saying the way that he's handling this is, well, it's very Whistlin' Diesel-esque. He posted a slideshow of all the pictures of him getting arrested and, like, the cops coming onto his property, his mugshot, his charges, all that stuff, and the Instagram audio that he chose for that post is Jordan Belfort's monologue from The Wolf of Wall Street, which is, you know, probably not the best look.
If anybody's confused on what that is, hold on. If I remember right, it was this one.
See those little black boxes? They're called telephones. I'm gonna let you on a little secret about this. My killers who will not take no for an answer.
Yeah, it's too goddamn long. Let's just go to Whistlin's thing. Instagram, Whistlin. Diesel. There we go.
Came out to like 6 cops at my door today, and they say there's a warrant for tax evasion for the state. Not sure what it's for. Paid all my taxes. Federal taxes all paid up too. We have monthly checks that go out from our accountant, so not sure what it's for, but if you're watching this, probably in jail. And no one gave us a notice on what it could have been for first, so. Okay, the cuffs are tighten them up. Are you unlocking those or tightening them up?
I'm tightening them, putting them where they won't tighten anymore.
Okay.
I'm trying to lock them so they don't play a joke. No, it's not a joke at all.
This is legitimate.
I just paid like $1 million to the IRS, so.
This is state, not federal.
I'll give you all the gate code if you want to just drive in next time. So what's the reason that they wouldn't try contacting me first? None of y'all reached out? None of y'all messaged me?
None of y'all reached
I
out.
told them I'd give them the gate code next time I had to walk up my freaking mile-long driveway.
They don't do that. They do that when they arrest.
Yeah. They got the cuffs and everything. The cuffs are on my wrist.
See you, man.
I swear, this some. All right, guys.
Dude, shutting that shit.
Holy shit. That's crazy. Where the fuck were they walking? Why were they walking for so long?
Because it's his driveway. His driveway is super
Holy
fucking long.
shit. That's crazy. He shot a whole video like on his walk to the car.
Fucking insane.
When you've just been arrested for tax evasion. Like, he captioned the post, "One so big they thought I was cheating," and it's like, that might very well be the case with you, Cody, but you know that Jordan Belfort, like, was cheating, right? He had to pay like $110 million in restitution. Like, he definitely was doing the shit he was accused of, so kind of a weird person to incorporate with all this, but we can move on. Now, like I said, there's not a whole lot that's public about this right now. The department hasn't given any sort of statement. Cody hasn't really said anything more than what he included in this post, but I still do think that there are a few things here to talk about. One of them being that after going through the comments on Cody's post, it appears that a lot of people don't know what tax evasion is. Just so we're all on the same page here, tax evasion is not just like not paying your taxes. People do that all the time. Not paying your taxes on time, or just like not at all, is America's pastime. Tax evasion is a little different. Like, tax evasion is not whoopsies, I messed up a form, or oh no, I forgot to report some income last year. Tax evasion is hiding your money in a very purposeful way so the government doesn't find it. Like fabricating your financial records, keeping 2 different books, offshore shell companies. That's the kind.
So, being part of white collar crime? I mean, that's all it sounds like to me. It just sounds like a white collar crime. What's wrong with that? Oh, wait, that's wrong. Oh, my bad.
Kind of shit that is considered tax evasion. It's not just like forgetting to pay your taxes on time one year, and I think most people know that, but clearly if you read the comments on Cody's post, not everybody does. Now, another thing I found pretty interesting about all this was Cody's bond amount. Motherfucker's bond was set at $2 million, which...
God damn.
God damn.
Is kind of crazy, really. Like, murder suspects often don't even get bond that high, so for him to get a $2 million bond, that tells me one thing and one thing only. It seems like they think this guy is gonna leave the country, and I guess that kind of makes sense with how much he's been going to Dubai recently. And you
No, he would never leave the country and run to Dubai. What are you talking about?
That's exactly what he would do. That's exactly what he was gonna do.
I love Dubai and their slavery. He said that. I didn't say that. Don't cut that out.
You could make an argument that the guy has sort of made a habit of flaunting his wealth, so I guess that's sort of just how the cookie crumbles, but still, holy shit, a $2 million bond is insane. Cody's obviously very well off, but I don't think he's to the point where 2 million buckarooskies is a throwaway amount of money, so that must have hurt like a motherfucker. And I think that's another common misconception. I saw this a lot in the comment section of his post as well. A lot of people seem to think you only pay 10% of your bond no matter what, and that's not how that works. You only pay 10% of your bond if you're using a bondsman. You give them 10%, they post your bond for you, and they keep that 10% as their fee. If you're paying it yourself, you gotta pay the full amount, and like you'll get it back if you...
I'm sure he paid the bond amount rather than getting a bail bondsman, just so he can be like, yeah, I spent $2 million on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What now?
You follow the rules, but still, $2 million out of pocket cannot feel good. But I'm pretty interested to see how this all plays out because really, I don't think I'd be surprised at like any outcome. I know we all like to dunk on Mr. Whistlin on this channel, but truthfully, I do think that of all people, he makes more sense than most to be falsely arrested for tax evasion. He's one of probably like, I don't know, 7 people on planet Earth who could justifiably write off the purchase of a Ferrari or like a tank as a business expense. So it really wouldn't surprise me if it came out that it just looked bad on paper, but it was all legit. You know, I've got to imagine.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could understand that too. Like, you know, anything he could write off as a business expense for himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's blowing shit up, destroying shit, breaking shit, getting rid of it. Like, yeah.
In the video, yeah.
Yeah.
And that his business's tax returns do look a little...
Well, I mean, that's like me. Like, I can, like, if I really wanted to, I could write off my taxes for my internet every single year. I could write off my electricity. What else? And then anything, like, let's say I had to get, like, a new GPU for my PC. I can write that off as business related because I'm doing the streaming.
Little bit fucky, you know, just given what he does for a living. And Uncle Sam is always going to get his cut, so it wouldn't necessarily surprise me if it just looked bad enough that they were like, you know what, we're just going to arrest this guy. Ask questions later. Wouldn't be the first time. But also, it wouldn't be the first time that a YouTuber ran into issues when it came to taxes. If you didn't know, all the money that YouTube pays you is untaxed. And if you're making millions of dollars from YouTube, well, then that is millions of dollars that the federal government is going to be expecting from you. And you know, some people don't really like to do that. I don't think anybody likes to do that. Taxes fucking suck. But I feel like it's a lot easier when you just, like, don't really have a choice. You know, when it's just taken out of your check every week and you can't go to your employer and be like, hey, can I just, like, have that back? It's a lot easier to pay your taxes, I feel like, than when Google is direct depositing 6 figures into your bank account every month and you don't have to pay anything immediately and you can spend it on fun, shiny things. So again, not implying...
That's great. Crazy if you're making 6 figures a month off YouTube.
Yeah. That's
Saying that anybody did it.
Yeah. And then I'm sure he makes good money on Instagram too. I mean, 500,000 likes. How many views does it have?
All right, guys.
Oh, it doesn't show views? Oh, it's got 500,000 or 500,000 likes on it.
Yeah, I was going to say 500,000. That's probably got to translate to like at least 5 million.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Why does it not show numbers like that? I mean, he's got 5.7 million followers on here, so I'm sure he's got a deal. Hey, look. Flaw follows him.
Anything, but it would make sense for a person who is making millions of dollars on YouTube to want to try and figure out some ways to keep more of those millions to themselves. I will say that Cody's behavior surrounding all of this has me thinking that he's either one, just confident in the fact that he's done nothing wrong, or he's just being kind of stupid and is going to end up making himself look like kind of an ass like he's sort of been doing all year. Like I said, immediately associating yourself with one of, if not just like the most famous case of white-collar crime the second you're arrested for tax evasion is a strange decision. It's not exactly what I would call a good look. I assume he's probably...
He's just trolling, bro. You know, he's just trolling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's just trolling. You know, you just don't understand.
Yep. That's
Well,
really
just
what it is.
trying to lean into the whole like I'm so big, people want to see me fall, I'm so rich, I don't give a shit kind of thing. But it'd be like being arrested for murder and then having like a fucking picture of OJ in your Instagram slideshow. And even then, like, at least OJ wasn't found guilty. Jordan Belfort absolutely was. So it's just kind of like a weird choice. Also, he's been liking certain comments that, again, it's just like not really what you do when you have a federal tax evasion case being thrown at you. Like, he liked an Instagram comment saying blame the accountant, and like an accountant's not gonna do tax evasion for you without asking, you know? So it's just kind of like, I feel like Cody's ego.
I mean, I don't know. You know, if he's taking a little bit and putting it into his pocket, an accountant might fudge some numbers so he makes sure he's getting paid a little bit extra, you know, on the side.
Yeah.
Is gonna get in his way here.
Huh?
I said if that's the case, then absolutely the accountant should be held accountable.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, the dude's been posting pictures of himself getting arrested to his Instagram story to little baby songs, and like, while nothing he's doing is illegal, and like it's nothing that the—
How am I not seeing these? Are they like in his stories or something? I'm gonna be honest with you people, I don't know how to use Instagram. Is this it? No, that's people reposting it. Is this stories? I think this is just his alcohol brand. Oh my god. I'm glad I'm clicking through all of this. Yep, good things. Good things here. I mean, does he have like a... Oh look, Nashville, Dubai. That's nice. He must have added that.
Alright, guys,
Anybody else watching what's going on with Whistlin Diesel and starting to think that maybe...
No, I'm not watching it like that, but hey, you do you, bruh. Okay, I'm not seeing these videos that he's talking about.
Unless he took him down.
Like, he must have had to have taken them down.
Alright,
Like,
guys.
his lawyer's like, hey, look, motherfucker, stop. You're making this that much harder for me. Oh, wait, is this it? Or what is this? No. Ah, whatever. Let's finish this video.
the courts are really going to be able to use against him. But it's just like, come on, dude, you're a grown man. Like, getting arrested is not cool. And it's becoming increasingly more and more clear that you think being arrested for tax evasion makes you look really cool. Which, you know, I think just really kind of goes back to what we've been talking about with this guy for the last few months. How everything in this guy's life is sort of dictated by status and money. I mean, obviously, the guy who thinks that nothing is more important than the almighty dollar is going to think he looks really cool when he's being arrested by the government, because according to him, he's just making so much money they thought he had to be doing something illegal. Which, I mean, really isn't even a flex if you think about it for more than a minute. There are millions of people making more money than Whistlin Diesel who are never investigated because there's...
Because they're smart. They know how to hide their stuff in the Cayman Islands.
Yeah, and their shell companies.
Yeah. Rather than just spending the shit and using it for dumb shit.
Yeah, they know how to hide their shit under stupid things like underwater chicken tickling.
That was instantly what I was gonna go to.
Never a need to. Like the government thinking you have more money than you should to the point where they feel the need to investigate and arrest you is not really that good of a look, I don't think. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of feel like the way that Cody's looking at this is very surface level. I don't think it's the flex he thinks it is. Anyways, if this is all what Cody is saying it to be, I hope it all gets cleared up for him as soon as it possibly can be. Obviously, my opinion of the guy is not the best in the world, but that doesn't mean I want to see him locked up for something he didn't do. To be honest, I personally don't even think you should be locked up for tax evasion if you did do it. I guess that's my hot take of the day. The government wastes half the money they take from us, and they mismanage the other half so poorly that if a person treated money that they owed the government like the government treats the money they take, they'd probably be arrested for tax evasion. So,
not a word was a lie in that sentence. How much of our money does the government waste?
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck taxes. Fuck the IRS. Abolish the IRS.
Like, I seen this thing where this guy was talking to somebody that was anti-Doge, and they were like, well, how do you feel about funding
Oh god, yeah, you sent me that video.
like all the like, yeah, and that shit, the pregnancy one for trans boys, the pregnancy prevention for trans boys, I'm like, bruh. And then you notice how she just kept saying like, oh, I'm unfamiliar with that. Like, well, it sounds like you're unfamiliar with every single point, like, but you're defending it. You're just blindly defending it because you're anti-Doge, because you're anti-Trump, and that's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I wish I might be able to pull that video up. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm trying to pull it up so I don't pull up our content that isn't supposed to be on stream. Oh yeah, here I got it.
Which is perfectly fine if you're anti-Trump, but like, if you're anti-Trump to the point where you're just go against every single one of his policies, then you're blindly walking into a minefield.
Yep. And you're gonna screw yourself. Hey, yo, that's not what I wanted. Okay, here we go. There's that video that Kenny was talking about. There we go.
Doge impact.
Well, I'm asking you about this
families.
grant and you're defending it. So I'm asking you, who is birthing people?
I am not familiar with this grant.
Mm-hmm.
I take a position that all kinds of government research, medical.
She's an elf. Did you notice that? She's an elf.
Holy shit. Right, that checks out.
That's why she's not familiar with it. She's an elf. This is their scapegoat.
Is a birthing person a woman? Is that another
biological.
word for female?
That is outside the scope of my expertise.
Seems like erasure language to me. I've been told that type of vernacular constitutes erasure language. How about another one? How about the conference, Gender Equity in the Mathematical Study of Commutative Algebra? Do you think that that's a valid form of government spending?
I think mathematical research of all types is deserving of government.
What about
investment.
studying, and this is directly from the National Science Foundation's website, women and non-binary mathematicians?
Again.
Like, what?
What the fuck does that even mean?
What even is that? What even?
Women and non-binary mathematicians.
Like, why are we spending money on that?
Why are we studying that? Why are we studying women mathematicians? Non-binary mathematicians? Why? There's no point in this.
I think all
That is,
kinds of government investment should be dedicated toward mathematical.
All kinds of government investment.
scientific-
You don't have any kind of limit on what we're spending our money on. Just everything. Is that your testimony?
I am talking about Doge. You brought up.
So am I. This is a grant that Doge cut.
I am not familiar with this particular grant, but
Mhm.
I think government investment in mathematical.
I'm not familiar with, like, bro, why are you here?
Yeah, no shit. Like, it sounds like you're just against Doge just because it's the cool thing to do.
I think she's just a fucking scapegoat, bro. And, like, in all honesty, she seems like just a fucking scapegoat. They needed somebody to go out there and be a jackass, and they're like, all right, you're going to be the jackass today.
Man.
Okay. Let's do another one. This one is called hashtag Transcendent Health, adapting an LGB plus inclusive teen pregnancy prevention program for transgender boys. I can't even say this without laughing.
Did you hear the person in the background laugh too?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, because it's like, I was talking to my friends about this yesterday, and they were like, this shit sounds ridiculous. And I was like, it does. And that's the crazy thing, is that it's real. So we're either funding something that's absolutely ridiculous, or we have no idea what we're funding.
I have a
And
feeling
either
we have
one
no fucking clue.
And either one of those is a bad outcome. We should not be doing this regardless. We should not be funding bullshit studies, and we should not be paying shadow people. Because if this money isn't going to these bullshit studies, then who is it going to? What is it going to?
Yeah. Well, I think there was one study that I saw that they were like, well, we're going to test the effects of cocaine on X animal. And it's like,
Yeah, they did that on. They did it on frogs. They
Yeah,
did
that
a
was it.
study. They did a study where they did where they gave frogs cocaine so they could test the difference between inner city frogs and outer city frogs on cocaine.
like, what does that help for the human race? Like, what are you advancing for us? Like, I just feel like this is just a waste of fucking money. Like,
I feel like they just needed a reason to have cocaine. Honestly,
I mean, yeah, probably.
this was just a tax write off for cocaine. they just did a bunch of coke and then hung out with frogs. Like, that's really what they did.
They were just like, yeah. We it reminds me of that Dave Chappelle Half Baked where they were testing the effects of marijuana on everything.
Yeah.
And he was stealing it out of the lab. Like, what the fuck? But I mean, oh yeah, let's get back to it. Yeah, most definitely abolish the IRS and get rid of taxes because it ain't going to anything actual good.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with taxes all that much. At least not what America's government spends our tax money on. Do yourself a favor, or maybe don't actually. Maybe being blissfully ignorant's better in this situation, but read some government contracts. You know, go look at what the government's actually spending your money on. It's not gonna make you happy. Well, guys, what are your thoughts?
That's what we just did. We did just go look at some of that stuff.
Yeah. It's not cool.
No.
They're spending a lot of money on a lot of bullshit, or they're not, and both cases are very bad.
Yep. But I mean, when it comes to Whistlin, I mean, hey, if he's actually committing tax evasion, lock his ass up. If not, give him his $2 million back. To be honest, it's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, Whistlin, we're still waiting on that defending slavery video. Still waiting on that, bud. Can't wait to see that one.
Yeah.
All right. You want to talk about zombie tobacco?
Sure.
This is one of those videos where I'm just like, wait. Are we actually being fed propaganda in the United States about another country? that completely makes them look better than they are.
Japan.
Alright, so we're gonna hop into this video here in a second. It's called Japan's New Problem, Zombie Tobacco. Now, as far as, you know, whenever I hear about Japan, it's always clean, it's always nice. The people there are so wonderful. There's, you know, it's just a great country. It's a country in the future. It's they're living in 2050 or whatever it might be. And that's the way, you know, I've seen Japan, and I've always experienced Japan as far as, you know, being a foreigner. But is there a dark underbelly to Japan? Obviously there is. Every fucking country has one. But we're going to hop into this video. Japan's new problem, zombie tobacco.
Japan has a new problem. Day by day, Japan's social problems seem to be only getting worse. For decades, Japan has struggled with hikikomori, people who shut themselves away from society by refusing to leave their room.
Bro.
Yeah, the shut-ins.
Hikikomoris, yeah. Bro, what is this? I mean, obviously we see the bugs, but like, what is this brown shit? Is this just more bugs down here that she's just decided to cook in?
Many of them suffering from mental health issues. On top of this, recently things have gotten
What is this, America? Is this an anime convention? No, I'm just kidding.
even darker, with more and more runaway kids gathering in the streets of Shinjuku, where they often end up abused. And now things.
I mean, Shinjuku is like a major city, so I mean, you know, like I'm sure the cities compared to the more rural areas are going to be a lot different.
Yeah.
Have turned even worse, as Japan is facing a crisis unlike anything it has ever seen before. Historically, Japan.
Look at that shit. He's having a fucking seizure, and he's just like.
4.
Seizures, guys playing a game on his phone. Like, whatever.
Historically, Japan has been seen as one of the safest and strictest countries in the world when it comes to substances. But now, a new drug is spreading across the country that threatens to change everything. This drug is called etomidate, better known in Japan as zombie tobacco. Etomidate is a medical anesthetic that has been used, for example, as a sedative during executions in the US. And now.
Hold the fuck up. What?
What the fuck? How did they even get their hands on this shit?
For real?
Now it is being used recreationally by young people in Japan. The name zombie tobacco is a slang term for this synthetic drug that comes from the visible and erratic zombie-like movements that its users often suffer from after smoking it. The tobacco part of the name comes from the fact that in Japan, it's sold under a clever disguise as a regular vape product, which contributes to the misconception that it's safer than traditional illegal drugs. Japan has this problem where alcohol and cigarettes are accepted as part of everyday life, but all drugs are so demonized there's no real understanding which substances are mild and which can be actually really dangerous. So when something like zombie tobacco comes along, many Japanese are unable to grasp how serious it actually is because they see it as just another tobacco product and assume it can't.
I'm assuming it's like, I mean, it looked like it was a vape almost. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a vape. Let me find it.
In Japan, sold contribute comes from the fact that in Japan, it's sold under a clever.
It looks like a vape.
Disguised as a regular vape product, which contributes to the misconception that it's safer than traditional illegal drugs. What doesn't help this is the fact that recently in Japan there has.
Huh?
They must have developed it.
It's gotta be something like that's something I've never like. obviously we've seen vapes and stuff like that, but like that's just kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that has to be something that's some homegrown shit over there. Because that's what I was saying. Like, I'm surprised we don't have that shit.
Yeah.
Because we usually have everything
Yeah, I mean,
before it gets banned. Before it gets banned.
I
We
mean,
give a lot of shit a trial run, and then it gets banned, like, briefly.
yeah, like we got what in the fucking Great Lakes area. Now they got purple fentanyl, which is fentanyl mixed with fucking lidocaine. Florida, we've got everything, like, literally everything. We've got fentanyl mixed with this. We've got fentanyl mixed with fucking animal tranquilizers called Trank. I mean, like, what the fuck?
Crazy. Yeah, I learned a lot about that shit yesterday.
Trank?
No, just like those kind of addicts in general. Like they edge death essentially.
Yeah.
Like they will sit around in a room full of them and then uh basically play chicken. See who can get the highest without dying. And then when they die, they just Narcan them back. It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Until they can't Narcan your ass back, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Right. They're basically just playing like that SpongeBob episode of Hooky. Like they're really just playing Hooky. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I can't imagine like how you like. I don't know. I guess I mean yeah, I'm not a drug addict, so I don't understand chasing that kind of high. I just don't.
Yeah. That's the thing, because that's what they say. Like once you actually experience that, that becomes the new standard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you're shit.
The only thing you're chasing
whole
is
gateway
that.
thing. Yeah, the whole gateway thing. I think is just like increasing levels of getting high because your tolerance increases, and then you have to, instead of like considering tolerance breaks, like I smoke weed, so I'll take a tolerance break on weed so that it doesn't take as much weed to get high, and I think that's cost effective for one. But
I mean, I
yeah,
used to do it. Like back when I smoked, like I had to take off, a certain amount of time to like build my tolerance back up because it was just
yeah.
You smoke 3 to 4 blunts a day. I mean,
Yeah, that's a lot. Like Flaw said he goes through an ounce a week. Like holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's beyond a lot. I was like,
I
thought
go
I
through
was
an
bad.
ounce. I go through an ounce a month.
I was about like half an ounce to an ounce a month. Well, half an ounce a week.
Yeah.
Half an ounce a week to 2 weeks, typically. And I thought that was expensive back then. And that was like before 2020.
But yeah, that shit is crazy. That they really are just getting high on death.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just like, you know what it is? Maybe they're actually just experiencing DMT.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. Because, I mean, it's natural in your brain.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
So they go from that fent trip, like that fent high, into a DMT trip.
Yeah, I mean... They say that you, like, once you, like, have DMT, you'll never be able to get that high again. Because, I mean, that is literally your experience of before you die. It releases into your body, and it gives you the most euphoric feeling in the world.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That's like the episode of Black Mirror where there's they have like this headset that you can wear and you can feel all the sensations of the other person that's wearing the headset.
Mm-hmm.
and this guy, he was doing it with his girlfriend, and he was able to experience like his orgasm and her orgasm at the same time, and then that was sensory overload, and then it just spiraled from there to where like he stepped on something and he felt the pain, and then it like triggered him to go on a sequence of killing people and putting the helmet on him while he was killing them so he could experience how he was getting high off of dying.
Jesus
Like
Christ, bro.
Yeah, experiencing dying through the other people.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like,
I'll skip on that one. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. Tolerance is a crazy fucking thing. I think, yeah.
Our
And
brains
that's
are
why-
not. There's a reason we
Yeah.
don't use all of our brain.
Yeah.
Has been this revolving door of fake weed products, as different CBD variants have been getting banned one after another, which has made many young people to think that every new vape trend is just another harmless or mild gimmick, which couldn't be further from the truth. When someone inhales zombie tobacco through a vape, the etomidate inside hits almost instantly, shutting down the central nervous system. This might at first give a short burst of euphoria or a floating sensation, but soon after, the effects turn into something far more dangerous. A signature effect is the zombie-like movement that people get once their muscles start to spasm from the etomidate shutting down the connection between the muscles and the brain. One 20-year-old Okinawan woman who was taken to the hospital for hitting her head after inhaling the drug described the feeling afterwards as dying like an insect being sprayed by pesticide. Since etomidate is
No shit, it's a fucking drug they use to kill you.
an anesthetic, not only does it make you lose control of your body, but it also makes you lose control of your mind, as smoking it causes people to go into a semi-conscious state, making them further seem zombie-like, which is why the nickname for this drug is actually painfully accurate. But why anyone would actually even consider smoking this is beyond my understanding. What makes this zombie tobacco so dangerous and comparable to fentanyl is its potential for overdosing. Inhaling too much etomidate can cause respiratory depression in people, meaning it can cause breathing to slow down or even stop entirely, leading to critically reduced oxygen levels, which can cause brain damage or even death. Zombie tobacco, aka etomidate, has recently been made illegal in Japan. However, it hasn't stopped the widespread use, as each month hundreds of young people are caught with the drug in Okinawa alone, which some experts say is being targeted by criminal organizations as a gateway for the
I mean, they can't mask it. It's not like weed where you can like smoke that shit and still be normal. These motherfuckers are in public twitching. Like they're like, you can tell when somebody's on that shit. So I don't know like why you would. That's kind of crazy.
This shit, like this
they're
shit,
trying
is
to
just...
they're trying to sneak geek this shit, and it's like it has you looking crazy as fuck. There's no way you're gonna get away with it.
Yeah, bro, let me hit it a little bit quicker this zombie, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, here I go. What the fuck, bro?
They just start fucking doing some like 50s like hop skirt like dancing, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of
Hit him with a twist.
Yeah.
substance to come to Japan due to its close proximity to China. While
They got a Starbucks in Japan? Oh shit, bro, they're just like... Sorry, I was doing my Hassan.
the Chinese criminal organizations working together with the local Yakuza have been able to get the compound to mainland Japan, it hasn't yet taken over the whole country as it has already taken over Okinawa, at least not just yet. But that is only a matter of time, since once the runaway kids of Shinjuku get their hands on this, it will spread.
Why are there so many
See,
runaway
y'all
kids?
should have just let people smoke some fucking weed, bro. I hate that. I hate that about Japan. Like they're so anti like all drugs, but like weed has so many benefits.
Yeah, I mean, there's some
I
downfalls to
feel like
weed, but fuck the
yeah,
amount the amount of good that it does versus the downfall. Like fuck.
but yeah. Like the thing is like with weed being like recreational, like I'm pretty sure that's lowered the consumption of shit like K2 and shit. But I heard that people do be smoking K2 in prison,
Yeah,
of all places.
I can believe it in prison.
That shit's crazy.
Oh, it's like the Delta 8. Like we're gonna do a video on Delta 8. Like I don't support that shit either. I hate Delta 8. I understand that it's just a Delta 8 and Delta 9. Like I understand they're
All that shit is just like variants
Nah.
of weed.
It's not weed.
It's genetically like manufactured, but it's all like different variants. Like they all use the same plant. They just add hella processing to it. That's really what it is.
No.
Like wildfire. Japan has this huge problem where every substance being extremely illegal creates a huge market for all these new synthetic substances that lie in the gray area, many of which are far more dangerous than the notorious devil's lettuce. Now, I'm not saying Japan should necessarily make other substances legal.
I'm sorry, the way you said devil's lettuce killed me. Devil's lettuce.
Either, but there's probably a middle ground somewhere, because right now it's kind of ridiculous that people are put to jail for life for smoking a joint, while at the same time kids are able to buy synthetic Chinese fentanyl online just because it has the word tobacco written on it. Even though the zombie tobacco
because weed isn't like legal, things like people are gonna heavily indulge in what they can get their hands on.
Yeah, no matter what, they're gonna try to get some form of a high. I mean, we all know that like humans are creatures of habit for one, but we all seek some form of happiness. No matter what it is, you're always gonna seek some form of happiness that you can't get through, well, love from somebody, or acknowledgement from a friend, or just whatever it might be. Whatever you can get naturally, you're gonna find something to give you that high, the happiness high, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
That dopamine hit, man. Dopamine.
That's really what it is.
Hell of a drug.
Serotonin.
It's sad, but like, our brain really does run us. As much as people want to be like, my brain doesn't run. Your brain runs you. The more you can get to make that shit happy,
yeah,
the happier you're gonna be.
Yeah, and those are the big three: dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin.
Mm-hmm. Gotta keep yourself under control.
Yeah.
itself has now been made illegal, that doesn't actually solve the bigger problem. Since in Japan, every time a synthetic compound gets banned, another one quickly appears to take its place. This revolving door means that even if etomidate fades out, it's safer, legal high, illegal, till the next zombie tobacco shows up, which more than likely will be worse than the last. Many young people in Japan, especially the Toyoko runaway kids of Shinjuku, are known to use and abuse any legal or gray area high they can. As only a year ago, there was a huge problem of young people abusing sleep medication that turned their tongue blue just because it was the only legal high they could get their hands on.
So, Robitussin?
Yeah, basically. Or, yeah, Robitussin.
Robitussin or fucking NyQuil from back in the day. Man, that NyQuil back in the day with a codeine in it. God, people were tripping on that shit.
Most of these people are also very young, such as this 15-year-old girl filmed here, telling the news how she was kicked out of the house and now spends her days in Shinjuku abusing synthetic substances she gets from the people around her. Overdosing on these sleeping pills was popular for a while, and many kids even proudly kept their mouths blue for other people to see, as it was sort of a status symbol to be abusing them. Once hospitals in Tokyo had a spike in teenagers overdosing on these medications, and the streets of Shinjuku were filled.
My question is, like, he keeps saying these runaways. Why are there so many runaways in Japan? Like, obviously, I know there's a lot of dishonor and stuff like that, but, like, why such a high spike in that?
Isn't that crazy? This is kind of like their version of homeless people.
Yeah. But they're, like, less weird and dirty. Well, never mind, I don't know.
Right. Well, they're choosing to do that.
Yeah.
Like they're yeah.
With young people stumbling and collapsing on the street, the government finally decided to do something about it and made the medication slightly harder to buy, but didn't outright ban it, which is why even today the abuse continues. And this was just one of the many cases of Japanese kids abusing a gray
They got Nikes in Japan? No, I'm just kidding.
area substance, as there have been many before, and a Tommy date seems to be the next in line. At the end of the day, this zombie tobacco problem isn't just about one dangerous new drug, it's a systematic societal issue. The fact is that Japan's youth is struggling. Many people escape to their rooms becoming hikikomoris, while others run away from home. And all the Japan's strict drug laws seem to be doing is inadvertently pushing them towards more dangerous synthetic substances instead of helping them fix their lives. Right now, the thing I'm most worried about isn't the zombie tobacco itself, but the fact that some people in Japan are suffering so much they're willing to risk their lives and do something this stupid and dangerous just to be able to escape for a brief moment. The question the government should be asking isn't what the kids are using, it should be why the kids are using.
Yeah.
Japan.
Make sure you guys go follow and subscribe. I'm gonna say his name and I'm probably gonna butcher it, but Paytas, I'm guessing. Make sure you give him a subscribe, hit him a like. This is pretty short, but a little nice little deep dive into, you know, something that we don't typically see. Whenever, like I said before, like whenever I see. Was that?
I had no idea that shit was happening. That's just like when I found out about like UK's steroid problem like a year ago. I was like, God damn, I didn't know they had a steroid problem.
I mean, we do here in the United States kind of just, like we don't see everything as, we see our issues, but like whenever we see, like, let's say, like when it comes to Japan, I really didn't know Japan had like an issue with the runaways. I didn't know that was like a thing. Like I didn't
know that was a thing either.
I thought Japan, like, as typical American here that, follows anime and enjoys anime and stuff like that. Like they're just this little, they're a very homogenous group of people, they kind of live their lives day to day. They're very success driven people, they're clean, they keep, their city's nice and everything else. And they're just great, honest people, but obviously there's obviously there's going to be dark sides to every city and every culture, but that's not, I didn't see that coming, but
yeah, that's crazy. That just goes to show, like, man, the world's hurting.
And I mean, it's definitely mental health. I read a book a while back that kind of shows like how, and here's gonna be where I'm defending that the United States is evil, but like the United States, the mental health that we've spread across the world is kind of insane. I forget the name of the book. I'll have to find it again. But essentially it's a book breaking down how like certain diseases that kind of started in the Western world have now started spreading through these other countries a little bit more and more as we like reach our arms out into the world. It's kind of interesting. It was an interesting book. It's a good read.
Yeah. So yeah, we're basically introducing shit to them. Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta imagine. I can imagine other countries probably like treat our content as like an oddity because of like consumerism and shit, you know.
Well, I mean, like, let's say, like, South Korea. Like, if you look at the way South Korea kind of is, like, they're very materialistic. Like, I would say even more materialistic than, you know, kind of the United States as far as
beauty,
their culture.
yeah.
Yeah, and their beauty as well. Their beauty industry as well is fucking crazy. Like, and it's just, you wouldn't think that, but if, like, you actually look at, you know, take a little dive into, like, their culture and the way that they are, it's extremely prevalent in there, as far as like status and stuff like that. Is, you know, the nicer you look, the more money you have, the younger you look, the more you spend your money. Like that, it's not even about saving money. The more you spend your money, the better your status in social circles, which is kind of crazy. I'm not saying we don't do that here. I mean, obviously we do that here. I mean, look at Whistlin Diesel.
Right.
Damn, he caught a stray. But make sure you go hit the subscribe button and leave a like for Pages. It was a good video. I like it.
It was a good video.
Damn it. Alright.
Strange.
Now this, we're gonna jump into this video. This is a video I thought was it kind of caught me off guard when I first saw the title and everything. But you know, I was kind of thinking, like, I looked at it and I thought about it because I used to be a heavy stoner. Like, right, like, let's be real. I used to be a hardcore pothead, and like all these strains, whenever you get them, they're just like, what the fuck kind of fucking name is that? Like, I had one that was like Blueberry Thunder fucking Gator fuck or something like that. It was something just so fun. I'm just like, you can't just give me regular weed, just regular weed, regular ass weed. Just put it in the bag. There you go. Here's the weed. Now it's got to be some fucking crazy fucking name that has some crazy fucking backstory to it, and you know, whatever it might be.
Yeah, I mean yeah, it's because like people that like create a strain or whatever, and then other people will take two strains and combine them, and then you gotta use the words from the two strains, and that's how we get the crazy ass fucking names.
This is
because you could use the like blueberry thunder fucking watermelon fucking. It would be like this strain derives from blueberry watermelon fucking thunder fuck OG. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just reminds me of that Cat Williams fucking. This is crypticunna like Nick.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, this shit right here. This shit is death. You mean I'ma smoke it and die? Nah, death. You ain't gonna hear shit.
Sometimes it'd be like that. How you start hearing ringing?
I hear that ringing already. Like I think that's just a headphones thing, to be honest. Like I hear ringing all the time. I'm just like, what the fuck is that?
I think it has to do with blood pressure, honestly. I think it's a blood pressure thing.
I could see that, yeah. Because I'll randomly get this like thumping in the middle of my forehead, and I know my blood pressure is high as fuck just because I'm angry.
Yeah, and then it's usually like a ringing, and One ear.
One ear, just like it's typically my left ear.
Yeah, yep. The left one.
Yeah. Well, all right, let's hop into this video. Legendary strains that don't exist anymore.
Strains. There are a lot of great ones. I mean, you got Whoppy Toppy Helicopter Glider, Turtle Hermit Loud, Disco Ninja Shuriken, Long Island Psychosis, Galactic DUI, just fabulous strains.
Galactic DUI? What the
Strains that we all know don't exist. Ha! You fell for it. Even though, I don't blame you, cause Crouching Tiger, Hidden Alien, and Gooey Grape Gorilla Glue 4 are real strains that
There's no way that's a real strain.
Yeah, I totally believe those other ones as real strains too.
I do too, sadly.
I didn't make up and are just as, if not more ridiculous than Galactic DUI. But did you know there are multiple strains that our forefathers adored? Strains that back in the day were considered the literal holy grail of Zaza, worth their weight in gold, but sadly don't exist.
Alright. What are your predictions that are the ones that don't exist anymore?
That were staples?
Yeah.
Maybe California Gold.
Okay. I'm gonna say Granddaddy. And Granddaddy and OG. We'll just go with OG. I don't think OG exists anymore.
Anymore. Which, ironically, Acapulco Gold is probably the most famous and sad cases of this phenomenon. Why? Well, let me tell you about it for the sake of science and education. See, back in the 1960s, when most people were smoking mystery backyard oregano, Acapulco Gold showed up looking like it came from heaven's greenhouse. It wasn't just strong, it was beautiful. Golden orange buds covered in resin, smelling like honey and spice. It looked expensive before you
That sounds amazing.
even lit it. The fade was what really sealed the deal. Clean, euphoric, and energizing. It didn't melt you into the couch, it made you feel alive. Artists, hippies, musicians, everyone loved it.
So was sativa. That was like the introduction of sativas into the mix.
Because it fueled creativity instead of killing it. You could write poetry, play guitar, or question capitalism all in one sitting, and then there was the mystique. You couldn't just go buy Acapulco Gold anywhere. It came from a small coastal region in Guerrero, Mexico, son. So when it did show up in the States, it was like treasure. Plugs bragged about having it, magazines wrote about it, even pop culture icons name dropped it. Basically, Acapulco Gold was the first celebrity strain. It represented everything people imagined good grass could be. Exotic, natural, and untouchably elite.
Hey, what up, bro?
What up, bro?
It's all flop flop blue blue. Okay, hold on. Before you start, on a scale of Julian to Ricky, where are Julian to Leahy? Where are you at right now?
I'm a good Julian right now.
Okay.
Like a chill Julian. Nothing too crazy on him.
Okay. All right. Because you were banned from dropping bits.
Wait, what?
You are banned from dropping bits in my chat. But anyways, we're talking about different strains that have been that are no longer with us anymore. Like, you know, weed strains. Where did he go? Where did he go?
Where did he go?
Ben, I don't know what you're even talking about. What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just click on the video. Video share. We're learning about stuff.
We's learnings.
So what happened to it? In short, the DEA happened. By the late 1970s, the US government decided Mexico was exporting a little too much happiness and
No, not Reagan.
launched a series of eradication campaigns. The most infamous was Operation Condor, basically translated to
Okay, I remember Operation Condor being talked about in school. But it wasn't like, it was like in our books. It wasn't like happening at the time, alright? Well, I'm not that old.
Let's Napalm Paradise. Entire fields of Acapulco gold were burned, sprayed, or bulldozed out of existence. Local farmers who'd spent generations perfecting those golden genetics either fled or switched to faster growing high-yield hybrids to survive. Within a few years, the original line, the real sun-curd, honey-scented Acapulco golds, was gone. What's left today are hybrids borrowing the name for nostalgia points. Yo, see, I know how much you love the za. Well, I think you love it more. So I got us, the last remaining Acapulco gold. Bruh, there's no way. It doesn't exist anymore. It was all burned by Reagan and the boys. Nah, man. My plug Dave told me his grandpa was actually a part of Operation Condor, and he said that just before they napalmed everything, he took a few seeds, and well, he's been growing it in his basement ever since. Of course, he did charge a premium, but I mean, who would?
Bruh, can you imagine if you had those seeds?
Right.
And you were able to like, oh my god.
Bro, you can make so many clones off of that.
Yeah.
Like, you could bring it back from extinction.
If you have the growth land to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna put those seeds in like something that's gonna die immediately, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't. I hate to break it to you, but the only thing growing in Dave's house is his appetite for crack cocaine. Man, whether Dave is a crackhead or not, it don't change the fact.
Oh, shit.
I got this.
You, Dave.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You got something to say there?
Yeah, did you Fly, do we need to have a conversation?
I'm not saying the wrong. I'm not saying the right either.
Bruh, that ain't Acapulco gold. That's Acapulco mold, son. Which, getting finessed by the plug ain't nothing new. I think most of us have been there, but thankfully these...
Nah.
Yo, that's the same fucking meme I sent you earlier, huh? You know, like the fucking stone guy?
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's literally the same thing that they're saying in this fucking skit. Right?
That's true.
It's literally the fucking, like, yeah, don't get stoned, kids. Don't do it to yourselves.
I'll have to pull that video up for Kenny.
Oh, God.
Hold on. It is some of the worst AI video I've ever seen.
Right, it's the worst, but it's the best. Like, no one looks at this shit, but it's really fucking good.
There you go, Kenny. No, not this one. Not this one.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
There you go, Kenny.
Check out what I got.
Whoa, there's so many.
Straight from Celadon, man. They were super cheap. Watch this. Hey, little buddy.
Nice! Right, you!
Oh, dang, bro. Let me try.
Hey,
Yo.
What's up?
Not even once. Not even once.
It is so fucking bad. Here's another crack addict.
Not again, not again, not again. Yo, Gates, you told me you were just walking over here. Like, what? Come on, Gates, come on. Come on. I got you. What do you mean? Come on. Take it. Why is he not? Oh, the new set, Fantastic Plays, it just came out. That's what he needs. I know that's what he needs. Come on. Come on, I got it. Come on, Pokey, come on. Come on. Take it. Come on. Come on. Woo!
life, man. Saved my life, man. All right, man. Catch you later, man.
So you just go, bruh, I just saved you.
All right, man.
He just dropped the pad. This is crazy.
This is so fucking dumb.
These days, there are great, reliable, nationwide legal alternatives like today's sponsor, Everything 420. No more last-minute drives across town or dealing with shops closing early. Browsing experience right on your phone. While the DEA were out in Mexico burning that pure natural Zaza, the government was also allegedly cooking up an abomination in a lab. That strain was called G13. According to legends, sometime in the 1970s, the US government, maybe the CIA, maybe the FBI, maybe just a group of very bored scientists, decided to make the perfect za. The story goes that they gathered the best genetics from all around the world, Afghani indicas, Thai sativas, Colombian golds, and started crossbreeding them in a top secret lab at the University of Mississippi.
It wasn't at the University of Mississippi. We saw where it really happened, alright? We all seen Pineapple Express.
Mm-hmm.
We know.
Which, fun fact, really was the only place allowed to grow for research. Out of those experiments came one plant that supposedly outsmoked the rest. Government Indica 13, or G13 for short. It was rumored to be so strong that even agents testing it couldn't handle it. The high was heavy, the THC was off the charts, and the legend says one rogue scientist smuggled a cutting out of the lab and released it to the public, basically doing God's work. Now, officially the government says none of this ever happened, which of course makes it sound way more real. Whether it was a lab-grown super strain or just a really good story, G13 became a myth that outlasted most of the people who smoked it. If it was true, the original clone is long gone, lost to time and bad breeding, but its name still shows up on dispensary menus. The only difference, the one in your local shop probably wasn't made by the CIA. Seems like the government...
I'm betting half that shit, like half them labels ain't real.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed destroying Zaza, but there was one strain...
Weed packages, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. Like,
Yeah.
you missed like the little bit of the intro, but there was some of them that was like, what was it? Like Galaxy. Hold on.
DUI?
Yeah, like some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, let me replay it.
I mean, you got Whoppy Toppy Helicopter Glider, Turtle Hermit Loud, Disco Ninja Shuriken, Long Island Psychosis, Galactic DUI, just fabulous strains that we all know don't exist. Ha! You fell. Afflicted extinction, born from pure success. That strain was called Roadkill Skunk. A name that was apparently not an exaggeration because people said it really did smell like actual road.
Bro, there's some fucking skunk weed that I've smelled that I'm just like,
yeah,
we should not be smoking.
Weed.
Oh, just fuck. Why was this created?
Yeah, why was that created?
Roadkill. We're talking next level stench, the kind of smell that could end relationships, clear a room, or make your mailman file a complaint. But behind that horrifying aroma was one of the most powerful and unique strains of its time. Heavy, sticky, knockout grass that could flatten even better in tokers. Old school growers swore
See the way you had to take 5 to 6 hits to even get high off that shit.
by it, saying you could smell it before you could see it, like the world's most illegal air freshener. Then legalization started creeping in. Neighbors got sensitive.
Like that could match my level.
I could back in the
Kinda
day.
sucks.
Nowadays, nah.
I don't really have anyone like chill with like that anymore.
Getting old, bruh.
Man, I'm young as fuck. Everyone else is old.
That's right.
Fucking shitters.
Dispensaries wanted approachable terps. You know, fruity, sweet, smells like a smoothie type za. Nobody wanted their living room to reek like a biology project gone wrong, so growers started crossing and breeding the smell out of it, toning it down, making it civilized, and somewhere along the way, they erased the original. No DEA raid, no government lab, just society deciding that weed was too loud, bro. Now, anything labeled skunk is basically a domesticated descendant. Polite, perfumed, deodorized. The real roadkill skunk is gone, a victim of its own
crazy
success.
right now is like legal as fuck. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
There's some legal edibles that they sell in our state, and dude, you have to like take a week off of life. Like, like
Yeah, the edibles be too fucking strong.
yeah, you're not gonna want to do shit.
I forget who I was talking to, but they're like, yeah, I took 1,500 milligrams at one time, and I was just chilling. And I'm like, there's no way you're taking 1,500 milligrams and just chilling.
It depends on who you get it from and how potent that shit is. Like, someone would be like, "Oh yeah, I took 300 milligrams of this."
No.
Yeah.
That's 4,500 fucking milligrams of THC. There's no way you're just like, man, what's up, man? Hey, man, I'm just chilling. No, you're fucking. You're full on
you
fucking
be in a
retard.
fucking coma. Yeah, you be in a fucking coma.
There's no way you're. I was like, bullshit. You ain't doing that shit, you dumbass. Like, you lying out your ass right now.
Yeah, they don't even know what the fucking milligrams is with like THC and all that.
No, the highest I've seen is like.
Bro, I could put someone in a fucking coma. I could literally put someone in a coma for a week with the shit that I have.
What you got? You got like.
It's all legal, completely legal shit.
Fly's got some shit called the Gyarados Crunch.
Not, bro. It's just peach edibles, like the like the
peach rings.
The peach rings.
Yeah,
peach rings. Dude, you eat one of them. The stuff that I have, it's like 50 milligrams each.
Yeah, 50 is a lot.
You take fucking 2 of them, you'll fucking be dosed out for a day without even smoking.
I'm gonna take a whole handful. Fuck you, bruh.
You'd be in another universe.
Bro, nowadays I'd be fucking done. I haven't smoked weed in probably 4 or 5 years now.
I would love to do a tolerance break. I actually just fucking... Shit, this is my first day drinking in about a week and a half.
Hell yeah.
Smoking, cutting down on it, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
Success. Proof that sometimes being unforgettable means you don't get
it. Speaking of Doritos, the fucking apparently Doritos is changing their shit too. They're getting rid of all the natural or the artificial dyes and shit.
Yeah.
Hey yo, as long as it doesn't go out to this Cool Ranch. I need that Cool Ranch.
No, so Cool Ranch is gonna be changed, but they're not gonna have all the dyes and shit on it. Yeah, no. They said it's gonna be the same taste.
I want that dye. I want that dye.
Nah, fuck that. Let's get some real fucking flavor, like some real shit in there.
My chips to go to is the Cool Ranch Doritos and then the Lay's salt and vinegar. Boom, that's like my fucking chip ratio right there.
Yeah, but Lay's looks real, bro. Like, Lay's potato chips look real. Like, fucking Doritos, there's no way you're getting that fucking orange with cheese. But, I mean, I guess a lot of those companies are doing that. Like, the people that do, like, Kraft mac and cheese, you know how fake that shit looks? I guess they're gonna get rid of the artificial stuff.
Yeah, that's the move. RFK was pushing for that shit.
Hell yeah.
If they get rid of my Kraft, I'll be fucked up.
It'll be the same. It's gonna be like, have you ever had Annie's?
Yeah, the Annie's is like
Annie's
fucking
slaps.
Well, that's like the clean version of it. Like,
yeah.
Instead of a half a stick of butter, it's like a quarter stick of butter kind of thing.
Shit, if you don't put milk in it, you just put a half a stick of butter in that shit, bruh.
But there's a lot of I was gonna say there's a lot of substitutes you could do with that.
Yeah, I skipped the fucking milk.
Really? The fuck you? What do you add? Water?
No, just the butter.
Just put butter in there, bro. You just put butter and then the packet.
What kind of crackheads are you?
Ain't no crackhead, bro. It's still
Try it.
What you need your mac and cheese to be
Do it
soupy?
with brownies. Do it with brownies too.
That
instead of milk, just do a stick of butter. Boom.
Bro, I had to do like my milk instead of like milk is like my I guess condenser with it, like where it thickens it all up a little bit.
Nah, for me, whenever I did milk and fucking mac and cheese, it always makes it like soupy. I hate that shit.
That's crazy. There's no.
Nah, I would definitely recommend a splash of milk for sure.
Nah, I boil my mac and cheese for like 5-6 minutes, and then you take it out, add the butter, probably like a quarter cup of milk.
This is some real stoner talk for a fucking video.
Pepper. Bro, it's like fucking. it's like mac and cheese soup.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I like me personally, like if I could, I would have baked mac and cheese every day over like any other mac and cheese.
Baked mac and cheese.
Yeah, baked mac and cheese is good.
Bro, baked mac and cheese is the shit.
Yeah, but isn't that already fried or something?
Huh?
Nah, like
no, it's just you put it in the oven and you top it with like a breadcrumb.
Essentially, it's like
so good right now.
Here, let's pull the video up real quick. Nah, that's not what I wanted. This is
killing these motherfuckers right now,
bro. I'm telling you, like this is like stoner fucking talk for a fucking stoner video.
But if you want a stoner video, I'll fucking boil a whole entire
delicious cheesy baked macaroni and cheese for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna show you how to make.
You already tell that this lady knows what the fuck she's doing. You hear that voice?
It. First, add 1 pound of elbow macaroni to a pot of salted boiling water. Cook for 7 minutes. Drain the macaroni, then add 1 stick of room temperature unsalted butter, Tony's Creole seasoning, black pepper, and garlic powder to taste.
Hell yeah, she putting that Creole in there.
Add a handful of freshly grated room temperature, mild and sharp cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese. Stir to combine, then add 3 cups of room temperature half and half. Mix well. Taste your food and add more seasoning if needed. Then add 1
cheese half and half.
Sounds so good.
Large lightly beaten egg and mix. Now pour the mixture into a greased cast iron skillet. Add a layer of cheese. Feel free to use as much as you like. Add the remaining macaroni and top with remaining cheese. Sprinkle pepper.
Army.
Yeah, well, this is what if I could have mac and cheese, this is the way it would be.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Like this is his preferred.
Paprika on top for color. Bake this at 350 for 35 minutes plus 5 minutes on broil, and just like that you have delicious cheesy baked macaroni and cheese for.
And like the noises shit makes.
Yeah, you ever hear the Mahmoud video?
Maybe.
Like where Mahmoud, like the fucking kids like stirring the pasta up too good.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is how your pussy sounds like.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Invited back. But there's one more strain that went extinct. Not because the DEA torched it, not because it smelled like roadkill, but because it was just too damn high maintenance. The diva of weed. Always craving attention, affection, and 5 months of your undivided love. And eventually, growers did what any
mac and cheese like within the fucking 10 minutes I make it. I don't know.
Huh?
You be putting some doubts on it.
We'll see.
Mac and cheese is good.
Oh, shit. Plate.
God damn this fucking bridge.
Gossip partner would do. They moved on to the neighborhood hoe. That strain was Nivelles Haze. Created in the late 80s by legendary breeder Nivelle Schoenmakers, this was weed's equivalent of a
Look, scientists are a bunch of stoners, alright? That's what it's coming off. They're stoners and drug addicts.
Yeah.
Genius artist. Brilliant, beautiful, and completely insufferable. The high was electric, euphoric, borderline psychedelic.
Fucking turn.
Smokers said it could launch you straight into the astral plane, but to get there, growers had to wait 16 to 20 weeks for it to flower, double the time of normal strains. At first, that patience paid off. It became one of the most respected sativas ever bred, but as the industry got faster and greedier, Nivelles Haze couldn't keep up. Why nurture a moody genius when you can grow 2 rounds of easy hybrids that print cash? By the 2000s, the real cut was basically gone, replaced by quicker, simpler haze strains that lacked the magic but gained the efficiency. Nivelle's haze didn't die in a blaze of DEA napalm, it just got ghosted. Proof that in the ZA worlds, even legends can get left on red. Before I go though, make sure you join our official Discord, Cool Kids HQ. Okay, bye bye.
Make sure you go like, subscribe to It's CBD, bro. Like, drop him a like. It's a pretty good video.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely.
That was interesting.
The last video I definitely never would have, or the last strain I've never heard of. But I'm assuming that's where they got some of your like purple hazes and shit from.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that could be. Yeah, maybe. Where? I don't know. It sounds like it might have been like a derivative of like the haze strain itself. It was just like his perfected specimen.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
yeah. I could
like,
see that.
It was just really delicate. So they were like, "Nah, we're gonna fuck with the other haze. We're gonna figure out other ways to smoke haze."
We're gonna pump out 30 times as many.
Yeah, because he didn't mention, they mentioned the other ones that were like bred into other things, but they didn't mention anything about the Neville's haze. Probably because it was like so high maintenance. They're like, nah, I don't want to deal with those traits. Deal with those kind of traits and shit.
In no way, AJ playing Skilled Warner.
All right, I'm gonna go take a quick. We're gonna go take a quick fiver. I'm gonna go piss real quick, and yeah, we'll get back into it.
Shoot.
Man, you see the shit that's happening in Mexico?
Fuck no, I don't.
Yeah, bro. Apparently, the people are rioting against the government.
Are you talking about the fucking recent war or whatever that's going on?
Nah, this is about well, I guess so. They're like the civilians are at war against the cartel and the government because they believe the government is corrupt and they're working with the cartel.
Venezuela or something?
No, this is Mexico. But no, we are. They were talking about like a potential war with Venezuela, the United States. But now I'm talking about like some shit that's actually just happening in Mexico right now as we speak. Like they're fucking, yeah, they're rioting the government against the government.
Damn. No, I didn't hear about shit like that.
Yeah, I guess what happened was on November 1st, a mayor was assassinated, and he was a presidential candidate, and he was anti-cartel, and they said that this is the 7th government official that's been assassinated.
It's like why are they rioting? You know, obviously it seems like the government is corrupt at that point.
Yeah, that's why they're rioting, because the government is yeah, they're working with the cartel.
Okay, that's Trump's whole fucking thing. That's why I thought you were talking about the whole Trump thing, is because he like declared like obviously the whole Antifa and all that shit is like.
Yeah, but doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that make sense how he declared war on the cartel and then all of a sudden she's speaking out against it? Like, nah, fuck that. Don't.
She's a Democrat.
Yeah, and
that's why.
Yeah.
It totally
but that's the thing. It
it
makes sense because she's working with the cartel. Like she's getting.
It was around two.
Yeah, I guarantee if you really fucking go back in her book checks and all that shit, it's all gonna be brought out. And that's why I love all this government shit getting peeled out. Like even files and all that stuff.
Kennedy has been going ham too.
Fucking what is it? The FBI getting peeled out.
Yeah.
It's everything's a corruption. Every single police.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Like, why do you think all these people have all this power and shit?
Facts, yeah. Nothing said wrong, right?
Corruption.
Well, it's funny. I saw one thing earlier today. It was like a picture of Kash Patel, and he was essentially saying, you know, the Republicans have the majority. Why aren't they exposing? Why aren't they releasing the Epstein files? Like, what the fuck are they going? And then cut to 2025.
Motherfucker, they hid them.
Oh yeah. I know. I'm saying like, and then you cut to 2025, and he's the head of the FBI, and he's silent.
I'm surprised he
now.
wasn't fired.
Bruh, that motherfucker ain't getting fired.
He should be.
Yeah, he definitely should be. So should Pam Bondi, and so should fucking
When all these people were on like the council and all that kind of shit, like it's such an embarrassment on how they were getting talked to the other people. Like it's like, all right, if this is going on, why did you guys not do this kind of thing?
Well, I
Right.
mean, they were just
And
they
then-
were trying to get views back then. So I mean, that's really what it comes down to is they were trying to get views on their shit back then. Nowadays, they're like, I don't want to say anything because if I do, I'm gonna lose my job.
Who the fuck cares about a job at like at that point of like security and shit like that? Like, I don't know.
No, they know what they're doing. They're fucking dirty.
Yeah, that's really what it is. It's the devil's work.
Yep. All right, finish out on our last video here. It's been a pretty weed heavy night. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's been pretty heavy in the weeds. You know, you're getting weeded up here.
Who the fuck smokes? You guys don't even smoke weed. I'm the only person.
I'm
that
high
smokes
right
weed.
now.
I don't smoke weed anymore.
I was literally smoking a bowl as we were watching that whole shit.
I'm the only one that doesn't smoke weed anymore. That's because I got kids. I stopped because of my kids. I'm trying to be responsible. God damn it. Wonder pick. But anyways, let's get at it. The problematic rise of Delta 8. Fuck Delta 9 as
It was around 2020 that a mysterious new drug started to pop up everywhere. Delta 8.
Legalize regular
Everything from
weed, not Delta 8.
Yeah.
weed, edibles, vapes, tinctures, and more was showing up in
It
every
almost
gas
sounds like a
station and
GTA
vape shop
radio.
across the nation.
When they talk about shit like this.
Yeah.
At first, people had questions. How is this stuff legal if it gets you high? How is it made? And is it even safe to consume? But regardless of the skepticism, Delta 8 soon became a $2 billion industry. An industry that sold its intoxicating products to all 50 states, all legally. However, as the years went on, the dark side of Delta 8 was fully exposed. With multiple brands containing heavy metals like nickel, copper, and lead, lab
Oh, so it's just fucking cigarettes.
grown products lying about being natural, and much, much more, it became clear that Delta 8 was not what it seemed. So, where did it all start? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the Farm Bill of
So this is in question right now in Florida like crazy. Because they have this, it's like a THC infused alcohol. And
What about the whole, like, compare it, like, to New Jersey law for me?
Oh, I mean,
Like-
so the farm bill essentially like lets people grow hemp CBD.
Same with us. We can't grow legalized THC in our own homes. That's what the law says. But I know
forget.
I know a lot of people.
Florida. I don't remember if you can grow a certain amount of plants or a certain size of plant. I forget if that's.
Oh yeah, you're allowed like a 3x3 crop plant of weed or something like that, whatever it may be.
Yeah, it's and it's for personal use only or something like that.
Yeah,
But
you can do
let's be
that here.
real. Yeah, but let's be real. That's not happening.
2018. At face value, this piece of federal legislation seems pretty innocent. Its main intent was to provide support and stability to U.S. farmers by enhancing farm support programs, improving crop insurance, and maintaining disaster programs, among other things. However, the most notable part of the Farm Bill was the legalization of hemp farming and distribution. And I know what you're thinking. This looks exactly like the plant that makes weed. While that's true, there is a noticeable difference between the two. You see, the hemp plant and marijuana plant are both considered cannabis plants, but hemp contains less than 0.3% of delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol. Marijuana's primary
it's tetracannabinol. Damn it.
Psychoactive chemical. On the other hand, marijuana contains greater than 0.3%.
Bro, if you called me like 2 years ago off this subject, I'd be a huge contributor, but for right now, it's like, why the fuck haven't you guys caught on to this like basic shit?
What?
The whole fucking THA kind of thing, like where yes, there are pot things that make you not high, and then there are things that make you high as fuck that will just destroy your whole entire day.
Oh yeah.
So legalizing it allowed US farmers to use hemp in the production of fiber, rope, food, and more. So removing it from being a Schedule 1 drug seemed like a no-brainer for Congress. However, this small amendment to the Farm Bill would eventually be responsible for creating one of the biggest unregulated drug industries the US has ever seen. It didn't take long for cannabis entrepreneurs to discover a huge money-making opportunity with the legalization of hemp. You see, the language of the hemp amendment made it clear that Congress was only worried about the levels of delta-9 being produced. They made no mention of any restrictions on any other cannabinoids that were in hemp, including delta-8. Now, fair warning, I'm going to talk a little bit of chemistry here, so if you failed it in college like I did, don't worry, I'll try to explain this as simple as possible. So hemp contains over 100 cannabinoids that all have different effects on the human body. Delta-9 is the most famous one because it's what gets you high. But there's also delta-8, which is extremely similar to delta-9. They have the same chemical formula, identical molecular weights, and similar psychological effects on the body. The only difference between the two is this tiny double bond in its chemical structure. Now, regulating or banning delta-8 didn't make much
And we know politicians failed fucking chemistry.
sense to Congress because the hemp plant and cannabis plants in general naturally contain tiny amounts of delta-8. But cannabis entrepreneurs were able to change that. Through a chemical process, they were able to
It's a good video, but it's not that great.
What do you mean?
Like, he's saying a lot of good facts, but then he's saying a lot of like nonsense facts.
Oh, I mean, you gotta splash it in.
synthetically transform all of the CBD in hemp, which is another legal cannabinoid, into delta-8. And better for them, they could do so in huge quantities, enough to where it was commercially viable for them to make a profit. With this chemical process in hand and their sights set on making millions, these entrepreneurs began extracting massive
weird ass, like you know, like the convenience shops that sell legal weed, quote quote, but it's not legalized. Like it'd be like a smoke shop selling legal weed, but like if a cop went in there saying you're selling weed, no, you're technically not selling weed. You're selling like
Delta 8.
Delta 8
or CBD,
whatever the fuck. Yeah, CBD.
Yeah,
like, that shit fucks up more the common person than anything else.
Yeah, they.
Like,
there's like in Circle K they have that like all over. It's just CBD products all over.
Well, that's the thing. They're actually regulating that shit now. Trump put out an executive order that they're gonna regulate that shit to where it's only sold in dispensaries.
Yeah, they gotta really cut down on that shit. Cause I mean, yeah, fentanyl and all that is like the hardest choice, but like for easy access out of a store in and out, boom.
Yeah.
You have this shit.
Or you could have zombie tobacco.
amounts of completely legal psychoactive Delta 8
that
and
one.
began to create
That one was fun.
and sell joints, blunts, gummies, vaping devices, and more in all 50
wait,
states.
hold on.
By the time 2020 rolled
When I was getting off of weed,
and began to create and sell joints, blunts, gummies, vaping devices,
I was buying this exact vape. Like, no joke, I was buying this because it was like Delta 9.
Oh, what the fucking pre-pod thing?
Yeah, I was buying these like at least like every 2 days.
and more in all 50 states. By the time 2020 rolled around, people across the US started to find Delta 8 everywhere. It seemed like overnight that jars full of weed littered gas station counters, and edibles were proudly shown on vape shop shelves, even in prohibition states. This seemed insane to people, especially in those states where weed was illegal, but that didn't stop them from being curious. Throughout 2020, Google
You got grandma hitting them vapes, or the grandma hitting them gummies.
Man, you get fucked up. Like, that shit is like the Delta 8. That shit actually does smack for real.
Yeah. Yeah,
I never knew anyone that smoked vapes, to be honest, except for AJ and Murder and shit.
Yeah, I just smoked the weed vapes. I never smoked like nicotine or shit like that.
Man, you hit one of them like Delta 8 pens. That shit, like, you hit it twice, and that shit will put you in uncomfortable high zone. Like, that's how high you'd be off that shit. Like,
I mean,
it's crazy.
I don't know if it was the fact that I was coming off of, like stopping smoking regular weed to then going to like Delta 8. Like, I
think it's a completely different tolerance thing too. Like, you can have a pretty high tolerance on weed and then hit a Delta 8 pen and you'll get smacked.
But it would help you wean off of it.
It does a little bit, but at the same time, like I said, I was going through one of those vapes in 2 days. So like, I was buying 3 to 4 vapes a week.
Yeah, that's like crackhead status.
Yeah. And I was just like, I started getting off. I'm like, dude, I just gotta fucking stop. So I just like got off of those too, and I was like, all right, this just makes no fucking sense. But
yeah, I don't know how your fucking lungs were accepting that.
I was literally working with another company, and
they were trained.
I was like doing the pools and shit with that company. And I was literally in the truck just hitting it. I'd hit it, go and start another pool. And then in the middle of the pool, I'd walk back out to my truck to smoke it again so I could just, keep myself going. And I'm just like, bro. I'm like, I feel like it was literally like maybe a 10-minute high. Some people it hits different, but I'm not sure what it was with me. Like, it did not work for me.
Google searches for Delta 8 skyrocketed by 850%, and with that, consumers gave the drug a try. While probably terrified that these mysterious ExxonMobil gas station drugs were going to kill them.
There was definitely a lot of ExxonMobils down here that had that shit. ExxonMobils, fucking Circle K. 7-Eleven's never got them in. I gotta give 7-Eleven credit. They didn't have that shit in there. There was a little corner store, but where I bought all mine. And the corner store's called Thank You Come Again.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different, because there's a smoke shop out by the gas station. There used to be a Snowco. It's a smoke shop now, and it's like a bar and lounge. And before weed was legal, one of my friends worked out there, and I went out there, and they had everything. They even had kratom, but they also had like all the different kinds. Like, they had THCA, they had like Delta 8, Delta 9, they had THP. There's like,
that's how they get away with it legally.
Yeah,
so many different ones. And I'm like, what the fuck is all this? Like, THP? What the fuck is, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Like, if a cop rolled up on them, the cop would be like, oh, what is this they would have too much explanation to even run them through the fucking system.
Yeah.
So there's no point. But if you knew what you were looking for, hey, there you go.
Yeah.
A good majority of users found Delta 8 to be quite pleasant. They discovered that Delta 8 was sort of like a diet weed, giving them similar
I bought some of these too.
Yep.
benefits to Delta 9 while not getting them incredibly big. Delta 8 quickly became the fastest growing segment of hemp-derived products, with sales estimated to be around $200 million. Now, while that number was dwarfed by marijuana's roughly $20 billion in sales the same year, it was clear that Delta 8 was a force of nature, a force that the FDA was very concerned about. As Delta 8 became more popular throughout 2021 and 2020,
and the other thing about the Delta 8 thing is it doesn't show up on piss test. I don't understand why, but it just doesn't show up on piss test.
That has to be fucking scientifically fucking proven at that point, because I don't know about that even.
Well, I took a piss test and it didn't show up.
Well, the only explanation is that it doesn't have any THC in it, and the test searches for THC specifically.
That or it's just such a low amount that it doesn't show up.
Yeah, it doesn't register.
Yeah, but then why does it fuck you up on the other things? Like, it has to be high spiking in another material.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's just like K2. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
Yeah, like you said, Kenny.
I don't know.
They're not testing for the weed or shit like that. Like,
well, that's
if they're
so
they're only testing for one thing, then you're gonna be false, like whatever the fuck it's called.
Well, okay, so there's like allergy there's certain like allergy meds that will show up on a drug test as heroin.
Oh yeah, like that's the thing. False positive.
Yeah, like I was literally on allergy medications and I went to the ER and I was literally in the point of like my stomach, like my stomach felt so fucking horrible. I couldn't like, I don't know, unimaginable pain. And the doctor, he was like literally like, yeah, you're on heroin. I'm like, the fuck? No, the fuck I'm not, my guy. And he goes, yeah, we can't help you here. You know, you're on heroin. And I'm like, okay, this is a great hospital. I'm glad I came here for help. Fucking private hospitals. Anyways, but yeah, like that shit will pop up, and it's literally, you know,
just because you're testing for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they say that about sesame seeds?
Yeah, sesame seeds does it too.
Yeah, it's like a super crazy myth. Well, not myth, but yeah, it's already been proven.
Yeah.
The agency simply couldn't ignore it. A drug that had not been evaluated or approved by the FDA was getting into the hands of millions who could potentially be in severe danger from the drug's unknown effects. So the FDA began digging, and what they found was very concerning. They discovered that many of the brands selling Delta 8 made erroneous claims that their products could treat medical conditions like pain.
So slightly. How old is the video? 1 year.
A year ago. Yeah.
Pain relief and cancer-related symptoms while also being a great dietary supplement. And they were doing so while ignoring the fact that all of these claims had to legally be approved by the FDA. But these insane marketing claims were just the start of the problems. From 2021 to 2022, over 100 people reported to the agency that the Delta 8 products they used were causing some serious side effects. Side effects that landed 55% of them in the hospital. Those adverse effects included hallucinations, vomiting, tremors, anxiety, dizziness, confusion, and loss of consciousness. Couple that with National Poison Control.
Know what the hell was happening?
I feel like I feel like they're talking about K2 because that shit was definitely potential for.
Well, I mean,
doing this kind of shit.
Whether it be K2 or whatever product that they're talking about, it's a miss. That's the same. Like if they had the same fucking report of people taking coke or fucking fentanyl on the side, it'd be the same fucking report. So.
I mean, K2 is fucking I even like before I even started smoking weed, I did K2. That shit was the worst feeling I've ever had.
It's only because they're reporting all this shit, and that it's only because you're realizing all this shit right now. This shit's been going on God knows how long.
Oh yeah, it has. I just like
yeah, it's fucked up.
Control centers reporting over 2,300 exposure cases related to Delta 8 products, where 41% involved children, 70% required hospital evaluations, and 1 death occurred, and it was clear that the FDA needed to act fast.
Marijuana doesn't kill people.
If you think the FDA is on your side, good luck.
In May of 2022, they issued 5 warning letters to some of the most popular Delta 8 companies on the market, forcing them to shut down operations within 15 days or face legal action. They were trying to make it clear to the public that they weren't going to fuck around when it came to regulating this new drug. But little did the FDA know that this new drug would be much worse than what they ever thought it would be. Throughout 2022, several more studies, surveys, and research were done to find the real truth about Delta 8. How was it made? What was even in this stuff? And is it safe to consume? Everyone wanted to find the answers, and the answers they found were shocking. To start, researchers wanted to investigate
Not as shocking as Hassan, Chuck, and Kaya, though.
The claim that Delta 8 was purely natural. This was a huge selling point across multiple brands and was labeled on all sorts of products. But was it actually true? Well, remember that chemical process I mentioned earlier where entrepreneurs could transform CBD into Delta 8? When you break down what actually happens during that process, you can start to see how unnatural Delta 8 really is. Everything starts with the CBD in hemp, which can be anywhere between 1 to 20% concentration depending on the strain. That CBD is then dissolved in a solvent like hexane, and from there, it undergoes a process of adding acid and heat, eventually transforming into Delta 8. The 0.1% of Delta 8 naturally found in hemp turns into a 1 to 20% batch of purely synthetic garbo, roughly 10 to 200 times more.
There is so many other ways of doing that. Like the way he just went through that. Oh yeah, one, two, three, fucking yeah. You could dispense it in this kind of way. No, it's really not like that. Like there's a lot of other productive ways that it could dispense out of, whether it be oil or THC or a healthy thing that you could actually smoke without getting any repercussion.
Yeah, but I think he's talking about how they get the CBD to the synthetic form. That's
he's talking about how they make Delta 8.
Yeah,
how Delta 8 is created.
Yeah, how it's not unnatural, or how it's unnatural. Because what he's saying is, you take the CBD, which is 1 to 20% concentration THC, then you break it down in hexane.
I already know about all that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you ever hear about like Rick Simpson oil?
No.
Yes.
That's
the oil that cured cancer.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Kenny knows about that. That's a whole nother video you should delve into after this if you're still awake.
What does that have to do with this though?
Just saying, it's whole nother thing of weed. There's the whole Delta 8, all that kind of like CBD, whatever, off of weed.
Alright.
Which is plenty enough to sell commercially. So yeah, this chemical process completely gets rid of any trace of any naturally derived Delta 8 in these products. But it also does something much worse. In another study, a mass spectrometer was used on 27 different Delta 8 products across 10 available brands. And what it found in those products might get your stomach turning. None of the products contain the advertised amount of Delta 8, with almost all of them containing up to 40% less than reported. Instead, in its place were heavy metals, like magnesium, chromium, nickel, copper, zinc, mercury, lead, and silicone. Ingesting these metals in any form obviously leads to adverse side effects, which can start with symptoms like shortness of breath or chest pain, but can lead to worse problems like kidney dysfunction, nervous system disorders, skin lesions, immune system dysfunction, and birth defects. Also found in these products was hydrochloric acid, the acid used in the synthetic process, and a 13% concentration of more unstudied cannabinoids. So yeah, those Delta 8 gummies you see at your local shelf aren't really what they seem to be. With this information published to the public, you would think that consumers would maybe second guess their choice to smoke some Delta 8 reefer. But
buddy, people still smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
it didn't seem to stop anyone. As a matter of fact, the Delta 8 industry exploded through 2023. The US market
Like vapes is like probably way worse than the for cigarettes.
Yeah, there's a bunch of heavy metals and shit inside fucking vapes.
People will be fucking smoking them 24 hours a day. Even at the job site that I'm working at right now, like this whole union shit, people be puffing on these fucking things, like, and then throwing them in the air. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'd rather people be smoking pot or like something like that. Like, what are you doing?
Getting that, man, you gotta get it in.
for Delta 8 and other
every 30 minutes. If that.
Every 5 minutes, dude. It's crazy.
Gotta get that bubble gum blueberry Bowser bitch.
It'll be crazy.
hemp-derived cannabinoids increased 1,283%, from 200 million in sales in 2020 to 2.8 billion in 2023. It was clear as day. The market for Delta 8 products was running full steam ahead, with little to nothing stopping it. The FDA was issuing more warnings to more companies, but that was only putting the tiniest of dents in the—
Oh no, a warning. Oh no.
Because I guess people thought it would be healthy for themselves to do this kind of line instead of not do it. Like they'd be avoiding like their health, like instead of like taking the recommendation from a doctor, let's say, maybe like, oh, let's take some CBD or something like that, and that would really fuck up their body and fuck up their market.
Well, I mean,
Like, oh,
CBD is not bad, but like the Delta 8s and the Delta 9s, yeah, it's a different situation.
But if you have an actual problem with your body where it actually needs like,
Oh, I got what
steroids,
you mean.
yeah. Don't not take the steroids and like, oh yeah, I think CBD can solve this. No,
Yeah.
it definitely cannot solve it.
The natural versus like, science backed.
Yeah.
massive production and sale of the new drug. It seemed like the FDA couldn't do anything about this, and Delta 8 was teed up to be the next ginormous unregulated drug industry. But there's a tiny piece of information I've been keeping from you guys that could drastically affect the future of Delta 8 forever. You see, the Farm Bill of 2018 isn't a set-in-stone piece of legislation. For its entire existence since 1933, the Farm Bill legally has to get revoted every 5 years, with the exception of Congress having the ability to extend the previous Farm Bill for another year. This means that it can change at any time every half-decade, and allows for new rules and regulations to be put into place wherever need be. The 2018 Farm Bill was extended before it was set to expire in September of 2023, which means that in September of 2024, anything can change about it, including the laws around hemp. Now, is this a guarantee that Delta 8 products will vanish by the end of 2024? Probably not. But there's sure as hell going to be a push from the FDA and DEA to get the Farm Bill amended to restrict selling synthetically created drugs, or at least give them the power to do so. For now, Delta 8 is still a thriving industry, with its long-term effects unknown and very few restrictions in place on what's in it.
Damn. Fantastic video.
Look, kids, simple cut and dry of this is, if you're gonna smoke weed, just smoke weed or CBD. Don't smoke these bullshit other things. I'm not saying you should do these things, but if it's this or crack,
don't
smoke
do the
weed.
fake shit.
Okay? If
Yeah,
if
stay away
or
from.
just don't do it at all.
Yeah.
It's better for your brain.
Yeah, you'll end up like Flaw and Kenny and myself smoking weed all the time. No.
You know how much shit I'm in. I'm a very important person. If you didn't know.
Yep.
In general, the least processed, the better.
Yep. Or just don't do drugs, kids. Just
Sir,
go read some books.
I know KS is trying to put me under the table with that kind of fucking call, but
no,
hey,
I'm not.
Hey, he just said he was. I'm saying, don't fucking over smoke and cancel out yourself.
Yeah.
You could still smoke and keep a fucking good brain to yourself. Just don't fucking cancel yourself out on the fucking amount that you're doing. You could do a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm a foreman. I'm a fucking a very professional person. I run a lot of shit. I smoke weed, yes. And that's it.
All right, people, make sure you go.
Don't cancel it out as it being a bad thing, Chaos.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. I'm just saying, if you can, don't do it. If you do it, do it over smoking crack. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Over crack.
But make sure you go follow BC Productions. Leave him a like on that video. Pretty well done video. Yeah. It looks like he does. This is my first introduction to him, so looks like he does kind of these kind of related videos, and we might check out some more later in the future. You know, seems like a pretty decent content creator. Give him a follow, give him a like, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check him out. Original video will be in the description of this video. And leave a like, comment, and subscribe on my video as well. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Hydrate.
That's right.
I need to order some new hydration. I don't know what hydration I need.
Oh, Flaw, were you looking for some hydration? Were you looking some focus because you can't focus because of all that weed you smoke?
Yeah, I guess this week I've been feeling a little bit dry. I need.
You need some hydration?
Yeah, I need
and some energy and some focus.
You need some energy and focus as well? Well, you know what you should do? You should go pick up you some Dubby. Go pick up that Chainsaw Man collection. Go get you some Chainsaw Man merch. Let's go. Get that bloody orange flavor.
Actually, that sounds so fucking good.
Bro, it smells good.
Blood orange is so good. Like I fuck with Brisk.
Oh yeah, that Brisk tea.
Yeah, and they have a blood orange one. It's incredible.
Check it out. Check it out right here. Bleeding orange chainsaw slice blood, man. Check them out. Yeah. Check it out. Look at the tumblers. You know what?
That has to be good.
So you don't have to pay that full price that we're seeing right now. You can use that code M13.
That's right. Use code M13. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. You pick up this right here. Right? You take 10% off your order.
Ooh,
that's like
10%.
That's like
Dang.
your entire shipping cost covered right now with code M13. Look at that. Look at that cup.
That's a dope ass cup.
You ain't feeling that one? You feeling a little bit waifu-y? There you go.
Hey yo.
Damn.
Real.
Had
that
the
guy.
And that ain't enough for you? That ain't
Actually,
enough? There you go. Yeah, now you're getting that
digging
real.
that lemon lime solid one. That lemon lime. Oh shit. Yeah, yo.
The solo leveling's back too.
Oh, solo leveling's back. Woo woo.
Yeah.
Get you that Jinwoo.
This one here. Or this one.
Nah, not the actual jugs, like the sippers.
Hmm?
The sipper jugs. The black and white one.
Oh,
I like that one. Yeah, that one's very nice looking.
Dingy? Yeah, it's alright.
And Ted.
Yeah, Dingy. That's his name.
I never saw Chainsaw Man, so
Definitely
it's a good
check
show.
it out.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Yeah. And look, you can bundle all 4 of them. You get all 4 of them plus that set, $84.99. Not only that, you guess what? Take another 10% off that. Code M13.
hell yeah.
10% off. You saving almost like $10 right there. $10. So what are you really saving here? Just imagine this. Look, you saving $15 just on bundling them all together. You throw another 10% on there, you saving like $25. What the fuck you doing?
Man, what? You damn near getting this shit for free.
Almost for free. You getting 4 drink cups plus the bloody orange? Like, come on.
Damn, that's generous.
We know what you're doing. You sitting on your couch right now. You ain't doing shit. Get off your couch. Get up off of it. Go order you this complete collection. Let's go. Get it. What are you doing? What are you doing in your life? What are you doing?
And the next.
Code M13. Pick it up.
IMP13.
That's right.
10% off.
Get it. But that's where we're gonna end the content tonight, guys. We had a pretty good night here.
Indeed.
Flaw finally came in, He was doing some shit, We respect him. He's got a life.
Doing some of the shit,
Yeah, we know.
Plus the other content I didn't want to join on right there and then when you guys were already doing your own shit. So.
Yeah, you're good. You missed the Whistlin Diesel stuff,
I know. That's the stuff I did not want to join in. Yo, Chaos, you already know how I feel about that. So I don't want to extend this video on how long it's already going to be out. So, I'm just saying.
It's all good. But all right, y'all have a great night. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you next week. Kenny, you want to put your socials out there?
We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
If not liking fitness, check Blind Hippie, BHS liking. All platforms, do the thing.
That's right. Fly, you want to put your stuff out there?
Hey, yo, check out Chaos Imp 113. Fucking Chaos Imp, everything on every platform. That's about it.
Bet. Appreciate that. All right, y'all. Have a good Sunday. Rest of your Saturday.
Yo, that's the rap. Legends. KR Simp in the shadows. Flatfla Blue Blue with the wild takes. And Lycan howling at the mic. We came, we laughed, we broke it down. Commentary so sharp it cuts through the noise. If you vibe with the chaos, smash the laughs and felt the energy, hit that follow, drop the love and stay locked in. This is not the end. Just a pause before the next madness. Until next time. Keep it chaotic, keep it fluffly, keep it Lycan. We out!
That's a wrap, we've been riding the wave. Laughs in the chat, all the hype that you gave. Clock is the end, but the vibe won't fade. Family in the stream, yeah, the bond we made. I was playing, we're closing it down. See you next time when we're back in town. the circle tight. We'll be back real soon. Keep the fire inside.